in this early going. And, the pressure's going to ratchet up, right? Every quarter that we go through without that sack, it's going to ratchet up. So you'd like to see him just get it and get that over with.
Sam Webb is in playing corner. Denzel Ward went to the sideline after that last play. 2nd and 9 for the Bengals. They're driving. Browns 31-yard line.
I appreciate that. Appreciate that, Terrence. Man, if you're new to the channel, man, hit that sub. Hit that like, man. Run it up for me.
By Hickman and by Harden, but not before he gets out to the 21-yard line, and a new set of downs. 6-0 here. Opening quarter. Clock winding to 2:45 in the first.
That's way too easy. Miles Harden takes a false step right there. Joe Burrow, see, it's a numbers game. You've got 2 receivers for 1 defender right there, and so all you got to do is get Yoshivash, who's a big guy, out there blocking on Tyson Campbell. It's just an easy pitch, a layup to Jamar Chase there for 10 yards.
Samaje Perine now the back. Bengals threatening. Browns 21-yard line. It's Keyshawn Williams.
I had to do a little catching up on the game, boy. I swear.
And now motions
what the
yet
hell,
again.
they kick
Give
2
it to him
field
on the
goals?
end around. He turns it upfield. He's across the 15. He's close to a first down.
Oh, they got a
Tyson Campbell
touchdown.
hit
Somebody
hard,
missed the
but
damn.
Williams got 9.
Somebody missed the kick.
12.
Tyson Campbell is hurt. He landed with his full body weight on him. He's grabbing his arm, it appears, from here.
CD Brown's going to make some shake today, man.
Great.
Arm braced the fall. And we're going to take a timeout. Tyson Campbell being tended to. 6-0 Bengals over the Browns. University Hospitals, Cleveland Browns Radio Network.
EMTs and paramedics, come experience the difference at Physicians Ambulance, Ohio's leading private ambulance service. At Physicians, you'll train with the best
man, I'll
equipment,
be right back. I'm about to
receive
grab some
clinical
drink.
education, and work in an environment built on purpose and compassion. Join our third-generation family business, serving 22 counties, where everyone is treated like family. Help us drive pre-hospital care forward and shape the future of emergency medicine. Apply today at physiciansambulance.com. That's physiciansambulance.com. Physicians Ambulance, Cleveland-born, Ohio-bred.
If you've searched, how will criminal charges affect my job? Or what are my rights when confronted by ICE? You don't need advice from the internet. You need answers. The Ohio offices of Bartell, Georgalis, and Juarez specialize in criminal defense and immigration. They know the law, they know the system, and they know how to fight for your rights. Have a question? Call them anytime, day or night. 216-710-6700 or go to bgjattorneys.com. Mention ESPN Cleveland for a free consultation. Stop Google searching and call BGJ.
From the east side to the west side, from the Muni Lot to the Dog Pound, we rally around the Browns no matter what. At Elk and Elk, no matter how tough things get, we fight for every client every day. And if you've been injured, the best fans in the world deserve and every trial. Elk and Elk, proud partner of the Cleveland Browns.
If you're in business in Northeast Ohio, you probably know Minutemen is one of the area's largest staffing providers. But did you know there's much more to Minutemen? Minutemen is the second largest provider of workers' comp solutions in
Man, I appreciate you, man. No problem.
Payroll and
I
employee benefits for
appreciate you.
thousands of businesses, big and small, in all kinds of industries. Since 1968, the Minutemen family of companies has helped businesses like yours thrive by saving time and money. Learn more at MinutemenHR.com.
Hi, everybody. Jeff Phelps here. Join me after the game.
Man, y'all think Haslam going with another quarterback next year? I don't think so.
Browns trailing 6-0.
I don't think so.
Remaining here first quarter
But
in Cincinnati. Bengals are driving.
it's the Browns, so
12-yard line, a 2nd and 1. Tyson Campbell was down. He got up. He went to
I
the
say this
sideline
though,
right now,
if they
without
fire
Denzel
Kevin
Ward on the field as
Stefanski,
well.
they
Sam
keeping,
Webb and
they are
D'Angelo
keeping
Ross are the Browns
Shadur Sanders at
Joe
quarterback.
Burrow to the line. Offset
If
pistol,
they fire
Samaje
Kevin,
Perine is his
they
back.
keeping Shadur.
Burrow sends his tight end Gesicki in motion. Hands it off to Perine running right. He's got a first down. Diabate stands him up. Dealt it there as well. But Perine's going to drive to the 8 and a new set of downs. It is 1st and goal.
Yeah, they're getting north-south. They're getting north-south in this ground game, and really their run game has been excellent so far, and they're moving the line of scrimmage, and they're running at times at Myles Garrett using his aggressiveness against him, and then the majority of the time away from Myles Garrett right up the gut.
9th play of the drive coming here for Cincinnati. We're under 1:30 to go first quarter. Chase Brown had the game's only touchdown. He's in the backfield next to Burrow, Jamar Chase, and Mike Gesicki to the right. T. Higgins to the left.
Man,
Burrow has the ball. Back to throw. Here comes Myles. He gets it away. Ball knocked up in the air. It's picked off. Devin Bush is at the 20. He's at the 25. Devin Bush to midfield. Myles Garrett's his blocker. Bush cuts back to the
Let's
left.
go.
Devin Bush is gone.
Let's go. Let's go.
97 yards.
Let's go.
The second pick six of the season for Devin Bush. His 5th career touchdown.
Let's go. I haven't seen this Browns defense get a turnover like that in a minute, bro.
There. Looked like they were slowing down, having a
pick
conversation,
six?
and Miles listening
Man,
to the
let's
officials.
go.
But for Devin Bush, that would be his 2nd touchdown, his 2nd pick six this season. What a job by the Browns defense when they needed it the most there. Burrow was looking to the left.
Touchdown is good.
Yeah, it is.
After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct by Cleveland, number 30. It's a 15-yard penalty assessed on the try.
So it looked like big Shelby Harris got his hand up there. He had the big bat on 4th down last week against the Steelers. Gets that big left hand up there for Shelby Harris, his 5th pass defense of the season. 2nd pick six, 3rd pick of the year for Devin Bush. And you'll back it up on the extra point here, so it's going to be a longer kick for Andre
the
Schmidt
Browns
here,
got a
around
real
48
chance.
yards on the
Like,
extra point.
listen,
But how
bro.
about Shelby Harris?
Being held again, by the way.
If
Yes,
the
not
Browns
just like the one
focus
last
on
week
just
on
getting the
4th down.
tools
that
they
was more of a
need, focus
prom
on getting
hold
the
last week. This
fucking
was just a
offensive
blatant NFL
lineman.
hold.
As Shelby
The
told
Browns
you and
most
Bo on
definitely
CBD
need
this
a
week, and by the
true
way, it's gonna be
number one
48-yard
wide
extra
receiver.
point for Andre Schmidt here. He had
If
to
the
go home
Browns
to his
just
wife.
focus on the
When Shelby went home,
tools
his wife said,
around
"Something I
Shadur
gotta know."
Sanders
Yeah.
with the
That was a
kind
big
of
hug.
defense that they already have,
Andre
man,
Schmidt,
Cleveland could make
extra
something
points
shake next year,
is
man.
right down
Cleveland
the
could
middle
really make something shake
from
next year.
48 yards. And
But the
Browns
thing that
lead
make me
7-6
nervous is
on a
Cleveland
97-yard
never
pick
make the right
six
decision.
on the University
Cleveland
Hospital
never
Cleveland
make the
Browns
right
Radio Network.
decision. So it's like, you know, it's crazy because you like, it's the Browns. But, man, I swear, you got to be a fool, man. You got to be a fool to watch Shadur, man, play these last 7 games and think this is not a step in the right direction. I mean,
to another fan. Download the Ticketmaster app today so you're ready when tickets go on sale. This season, Office Revolution is proud to team up with the Cleveland Browns as you go to.
And it's crazy because everybody that hates Shadur Sanders is not about football. It's not about football. The only people that hate Shadur are the folks that don't really even watch the game. Them folks wait to the end of the game, look at the stats, then try to argue with everybody in the comments.
To see how they can revolutionize your workspace. Cleveland business leaders.
I tell everybody, you cannot compare Shadur Sanders to every rookie quarterback in the NFL for the simple fact Shadur the only one that went to a team that did not want him. Man, anytime you talk about Shadur and leave out context, bro, that shit is criminal, man. It's criminal because there is not one quarterback in the league right now that had to go to a team that didn't want him, had to go to a team that treated him. Man, this dude was fucking treated like a stepchild the whole time. The whole time, bro, they had this man practicing with practice squad. His first practice rep came from a live football game. His first rep with the ones came from a in-game live football game, bro. Don't compare him to other quarterbacks, bro.
If Black Monday moves affect the Browns, you'll get it here first. We are Sports Radio 92.3 The Fan.
Bro, that's exactly what they need. I'm telling you, man, the Browns got a real opportunity for the simple fact, if they draft another quarterback and they talk about starting that quarterback, that means they stepping back again. They got to go back and go through the same thing they went through this season, bro. And the backlash would be crazy. Man, could you imagine if the Browns draft another quarterback for him not to be better than Shadur? Bro, the backlash would be crazy, bro.
Near the 20.
It'll be absolutely crazy.
Denzel Ward just went into the Bengals locker room, not the Browns, so you wonder if that's or an X-ray, something like that in there. But going back to Devin Bush there, what a season he's had. Career high in tackles, now a career high in interceptions with 3 this season. He scored twice. And I think he just added the comment. He saw Andre Schmidt's outfit this morning, said, he's good from 48. No worries.
Tyson Campbell also to the locker room here for the Browns. Bengals open on their own 30-yard line. Burrow changing the play. He's got Chase Brown to his left, who has the Bengals touchdown now, retreats into the shotgun. And he is back to throw. Garrett being double-team twisting inside, and the throw gets away. It's caught, and the ball comes out. Ball comes out at the 32-yard line. They got to call it an incompletion. It's
ruling on the field is an incomplete pass
to Chase Brown, who got hit. So it'll be second down.
This is not the team that you want to be without your top two corners against.
Nope.
Denzel Ward, Tyson Campbell. That was kind of a matchup we wanted to see. Those two against Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. And now you got to imagine they're going to go at Sam Webb and D'Angelo Ross, right? I mean, you would think.
If they're smart. Sam Webb has played well. D'Angelo Ross has also played well in very, very limited duty. Hickman had the hit there on Brown to force the incompletion. Brown showing A-gap pressure here with both Baker and Diabate. Now they both back out. Miles playing as wide and I. He's practically playing corner. It's 2nd and 10 from the 30. Burrow shotgun. Burrow to throw. Nope, he's going to hand it off. Pirine running right, trying to get around the edge. Gets by Jenkins, and Pirine makes a nice run. Good speed from the third down back. Chased down by Diabate out near the 38, but that's going to be a gain of 8 to set up 3rd and short.
So far, the play calling for them, we've got 11 runs, 7 passes, so a little more run heavy than you would expect from the Bengals. But back to D'Angelo Ross. Here's the thing about him. In his career, just 2 passes, defense, no interceptions. Former undrafted free agent out of New England, but he's only 5'9". T. Higgins is 6'4".
It's 3rd and 2. Do we get a play off at the end of the quarter? Nope. Burrow tried to go hard count, tried to get the Browns to jump. Didn't happen. We're going to switch sides here. End of 1. Browns lead 7-6 over the Bengals on the University Hospitals Cleveland Browns Radio Network.
Great teams rely on versatility in order to win on the field. In construction, that versatility
I ain't even gonna lie to you, man. I honestly hope.
Based in Canton, Ohio, Gregory
I don't know how it's gonna happen, but I do hope that they eventually get Shedeur out of Cleveland.
Build with confidence across commercial
like,
and industrial
I
projects.
really don't want them in Cleveland.
Visit GregoryCorp.com.
And I know deep down inside now, if we being real, no quarterback want to go to Cleveland. Like nobody just want to go to Cleveland.
Cleveland Browns. More than 4,000
man, Cleveland has been bad for over 25 years. Cleveland only have like 4 winning seasons in 25 years, man. 25 years they've had 4 winning seasons. There's nobody that want to go there.
Change lives for the better here in Ohio. Is your doctor a Neomed doctor?
I just hope that they get them out of there. Even if they plan on either playing him all season, next season, and then draft Arch. Let Arch take Arch. Y'all can have. If that will get Shedeur out of Cleveland, man, they can have Archie, man. Boy.
Visit uakron.edu/visit to learn more. The University of Akron. Find
that entire organization been bad. Like
neither guy wore a seatbelt. One guy got a ticket. One guy didn't. The same 2 guys drove home.
Man, and the crazy thing is, the Cleveland Browns is the most losing program in sports. Not just football. Not just football now. The Cleveland Browns is the worst organization in sports, bro. You know how bad you got to be the worst organization in professional sports? Come on now.
I'm Anthony Lima. Talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly on the only station talking Browns on your ride into work tomorrow morning. The Ken Carlin Show with Anthony Lima, 92.3 The Fan.
Fanatics experience located right next to Huntington Bank Field. Score 40% off Lululemon apparel, combining premium comfort with official Cleveland Browns style. The Browns Pro Shop open weekdays from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Tyson Campbell, a shoulder. Denzel Ward, a neck. Both in the locker room. Both are questionable. Browns up 7-6. Bengals open the second quarter, 3rd and 2 on their own 38-yard line. Burrow, shotgun. He's got tight end in front of him. Changing the play, maybe. Pirine now in the backfield to Burrow's right. Brown showing blitz to Burrow's left. Play clock is at 2. Burrow, play clock. Going to let it go. And the Bengals call timeout.
Cincinnati, their first of the half. Be a 30-second timeout.
The Browns were showing a blitz. Burrow ran the play clock down and called time.
Yeah, the Boo Birds are out because that was just the end of a quarter.
That was weird.
You had to talk on the sideline. You knew exactly what play you were going to call, what you were going to run. I thought they actually had a pretty good look, even if the blitz was coming, because at the top away from us, if you were kind of looking at your radio dial, the top of your dial, that's where T. Higgins was with D'Angelo Ross. And Ross was giving him about a 12-yard cushion where you could have just thrown it right out to him. You could have run just a quick little speed out and easily picked up the first down.
Rayshon Jenkins goes to the sideline now. Sam Webb is on T. Higgins. D'Angelo Ross is on Jamar Chase. Words I never thought that I would say. 3rd and 2 for the Bengals, 38-yard line. Tight end in motion, out of the gun, give to P. Ryan running up the middle. P. Ryan's got the first down for the Bengals. He crosses the 40, gets out to the 41-yard line, stood up by Baker and Diabate.
Are you surprised they're like basically 2 runs for every pass so far through a quarter?
I am. And Cincinnati 4-7 now on 3rd down.
Yeah, especially you think about, not only do you think about that, you also think about the fact that the Browns are without their top 2 corners.
Correct.
And so you think they'd be dropping back, but maybe they've got a little case of Myles Garrett-itis.
I don't know. Ross had 1 defensive snap coming into the day. Shotgun here. Brown is the back for the Bengals. Now Higgins in motion, right to left from the Cincinnati 41-yard line. Burrow to throw after the play fake. Throws left. It's caught there by the tight end. Turning it upfield. Crossing the 45. Ball's out. Ball's picked up by the Browns. Running the other way. Sam Webb is into the end zone.
What?
He's going to leap backwards with a
what?
As well. It's a scoop and score.
Are you kidding me right now? I didn't necessarily see the second part of the Marshawn Lynch act there. I did see the backwards jump. I don't know if that's going to count. I don't know if his knee's down.
It was Noah Fant who gave it up.
Baker hits the ball out. Webb picks it up. Webb goes into the end zone, and he does the turn and jump. Joe Burrow, I just is watching befuddled right here. It's going to be another 48-yard extra point for Andre Schmidt.
Previous play is under review.
The question is Noah Fant's knee down?
Is his knee down or is his forearm down?
We're going to take a timeout. Browns have a defensive touchdown for now on the University Hospitals Cleveland Browns radio network.
The Lake Erie College.
Man, Brown defense showing out. Man, Brown's defense is showing out, bro. And that what pisses me off more than anything, right? That's what pisses me off more than anything. And that's why I truly don't like Kevin Stefanski. That's a prime example to why I do not like Kevin Stefanski, man. Kevin Stefanski didn't care if this team won. He didn't care if this team lost, bro. Kevin Stefanski was willing to waste a whole season for these NFL players just to prove himself right. He tried to push Dillon Gabriel in our face like we didn't see what we saw. Like, even after Shadur Sanders dragged Dillon Gabriel during the whole training camp, he still tried to push Dillon Gabriel in our face now. I'm not saying if Shadur would have started the season off, we would have been in the playoffs, but I guarantee you, we would have had more than 4 wins. We would have had more than 5 wins. But Kevin Stefanski was so deep in his ego, he just could not put Shadur out there because he didn't want Shadur. And that's why I say, bro, don't compare Shadur Sanders to no other rookie quarterback. Every other rookie quarterback that's playing in the NFL right now, they got an opportunity to be prepared. They got an opportunity to practice with the one. They went to a team that wanted them there. Them people did everything in their power to bury Shadur, bro. Dude came from the 4th string on the depth chart. Dude pulled himself up from the 4th string on the depth chart to starting the last 7 games, bro, without no practice with the ones. Don't compare Shadur to these other rookies at all without including context, man. Everybody had an opportunity to be better than Shadur. Every rookie quarterback was set up to be better than Shadur Sanders.
Couldn't tell if Noah Fant's knee was down before Jerome Baker punched it out. Either way, great job, Jerome Baker. And there is a 15-yard penalty, as Webb did what Devin Bush did on his 97-yard pick six. He
We've scored defensive touchdowns. This is a new thing today.
Grabbed himself. And now it's a 48-yard. I mean, it's what happened. 48-yard extra point try for Andre Schmidt again. And this kick, again, is right down the middle. Andre Schmidt nails it. And it's 14-6, Gerard.
Well, somebody needs to tell these defensive players to stop making Andre Schmidt's job much harder with all these theatrics going into the end zone. At the same time, guys, from my vantage point, I can see that the ball was moving. And, yes, it timed out perfectly with his knee being down. But, again, if the ball is moving, that's in the process of fumbling the football. So great job by our defense so far of scoring. We said that we need to score in a bunch of ways, and so far we are carrying that process out.
Gerard brought to you by Cross Country Mortgage, official mortgage partner of the Cleveland Browns, who lead 14-6 with 28 yards of offense.
Yeah, well, when your defense scores, you don't get to be on offense very much, and that's 2 defensive touchdowns, one from Devin Bush and one.
Man, they got 2 back-to-back defensive touchdowns, bro. That is crazy work, bro. That's crazy.
He gets there and he goes into the end
That's
zone.
what's up.
These guys, I'm telling you, the Schmidt outfit this morning, they're like, he's good. They're not worried about 48-yard, and he's put 2 of them right down the middle, both directions of the stadium as well.
Andre Schmidt looked like he was going to walk a Paris runway.
Yes.
And maybe rob somebody as well. Great outfit. Andre Schmidt with a short kickoff now after the Browns.
Did he say rob somebody?
Now 9 return touchdowns this year, which is just absurd. Williams is not going to return this one. He's going to get tripped up after crossing the 25 out to the 28-yard line. If you're waiting on Myles Garrett, he does not yet have that sack. Got into the backfield a couple of times here. Burrow certainly is willing to hold the football. Shelby Harris helped set up the Devin Bush pick six. Myles got a good rush. Burrow got it away. And Shelby, like he did a week ago, got a hand on the football, and good things happen when that happens. Chase Brown is the back for the Bengals as Burrow opens from under center, left hash on the Bengals' 28-yard line. Give to Brown running right away from Myles Garrett, crossing the 30. Cam Thomas in the game for the Browns playing left end. He's into the tackle. Diabate, though, will get credit. It's a gain of 3.
Yeah, Diabate starting at that Mike linebacker position with Carson Schlesinger out already a team-high 4 tackles in this one. But now, look, the Browns are ahead. You know, you talk about Myles Garrett and how, he's got more games. Well, he's had fewer pass rush snaps than either Michael Strahan or T.J. Watt, certainly fewer with the lead. This is right now an opportunity maybe to get some real pass rush snaps against this Bengals team.
Cincinnati 2nd and 7, their own 31-yard line. Pirine the back. Tinsley motions on the right side. Gifted Pirine, and he finds a hole over the 35, gets around 4 yards on 2nd down. Cam Thomas, Mike Hall in the neighborhood, 3rd and 2.
Pirine's been great. I mean, Pirine's been great in this game. That's 7 carries for him, about 43 yards on the day so far. The Bengals just 1 of 2 on 3rd down because they've done a great job of avoiding 3rd down so far in this game. Let's see if the Browns can get a stop here, get the ball back for their offense with this momentum that this defense has provided with their scores.
Huntington and McGuire now in for the Browns. Myles Garrett standing up on the left side. 3rd and 2. Cincinnati on the 36. Burrow back to throw. Burrow, as Garrett gets to him, gets it away, and it's caught for the first down on the far sideline by Jamar Chase. Myles was coming. Burrow felt the rush and threw a beautiful pass to the far sideline of the 45.
Myles, incredible. Splits the double team right there. Gets past the right guard, Resner. And you would think he was going to get there, but Burrow just has that sense of it, and the Browns giving cushions on the outside. And obviously, these guys, one-on-one with Jamar Chase, one-on-one with T. Higgins, that's a tough spot for Jim Schwartz, who likes to play so much man coverage.
And that's a gain of 10. Bengals have it on their own 46-yard line now, 3 minutes in, 2nd quarter. Browns up 14-6. Yoshi Voss in the game, motioning left into a 3-by-1. Burrow play fake to Brown. Throwing right, Jamar Chase catches, 2 hands. Browns territory right near the line to gain. D'Angelo Ross comes back for the tackle. Harden nearby as well. Gain of 9.
It's kind of like Burrow to Chase for 10 left, Burrow to Chase for 10 right.
Pitch and catch right
These guys, and that should be a first down based on his forward progress, but they'll mark it a little short, which opens everything up for the Cincinnati Bengals. 2nd and short, this can be a hard play action, shot play type of a down if they want to burn one here.
Garrett's over at right end against Orlando Brown. Chase Brown wide to the left against Sam Webb. Mitchell Tinsley, 82 into the game. He's wing left. And on second down out of the gun, given to Chase Brown. Browns shut it down. Mason Graham there, middle of the line. And that's right at the line of scrimmage. Devin Bush as well. It's going to be 3rd and 1.
Yeah, Mason Graham, Devin Bush, Grant Delpit all filling down there, making a nice play. But it was Mason Graham that stood up the Bengals at the point of attack, and now they get a 3rd and 1 out here near midfield. Browns up again, 14-6, thanks to those 2 defensive touchdowns.
Wonder if they take a shot here. 3rd and 1.
I thought they were going to do it on 2nd and 1.
Just shy of the 45. P. Ryan to the back. Miles standing up at right end. Out of the gun, give to P. Ryan, running right. Mason Graham makes a play again. I don't think he got there. It's 4th down.
Great job by Mason Graham. Hasn't had the sack.
His defense on fire,
just
man.
A half a sack on the season, but making plays now. Last week he had 6 tackles, and right now he's been in the middle of it again and again. It will be 4th and short.
Number 62 has reported eligible. 62 is eligible.
So they're bringing in the extra offensive lineman. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Yeah, big Lucas Patrick coming in right there. Out of the shotgun, so it's got to be an inside handoff, or they could go play action. They've got one-on-one with Jamar Chase.
Shotgun for the 45, the plus 45. P. Ryan the back, tight end, motioning into the backfield as well. Now Burrows up under center. Play clock's at 0.
Delay of game, offense. 5-yard penalty.
Oh, come on now. Come on now.
Stunner to me.
But the Browns about to, man.
To just try and draw the Browns off sides. They've got Joe Burrow this season. They're not going to the playoffs based on this game or not. The fact that they're going to punt it right there, surprising. Now, they could say, let's back up Shedeur Sanders. He's been turnover prone, and that's better field position for us. But I'm very surprised with how that ended up there.
Time of possession for the Bengals over 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Browns have barely had the ball.
Yeah, they score on defense. You don't have it on offense.
Right. My point being, you got a couple of special teams guys playing corner. Like, get aggressive. Rico to punt, Larvidan. Fair catch at the 11-yard line. Time out of the field. 9:44 remaining, 2nd quarter. Browns up 14-6. Boo Birds in Cincinnati on the University Hospitals Cleveland Browns radio network.
Toyotathon is on, and it's the perfect time to wrap up the year with a new Toyota. Now through January 5th, get 2.99 APR financing on remaining new 25 Tacomas.
Man, the offense, the offense ain't really had to. Man, the offense haven't had to do nothing this game, bro. This is crazy.
For 39 months,
and they about to get the ball back, man.
With approved credit through TFS. Tax, title, and
this
license
is crazy.
Extra. Call 1-888-36-TOYOTA for details or go to Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
It's like how you have a team with such a Super Bowl caliber defense and you can't do nothing with it.
And so does Goodwill. When you donate and shop at Goodwill, you change lives right here in our community.
I swear, man, like
30 mission programs, job training.
You gotta fire Kevin Stefanski at this point. You gotta get rid of Kevin.
We're turning your
ain't no ifs, ands, and buts about
Goodwill and the Cleveland Browns, a winning team
like what?
On and off the field.
Dude only won like 6 games in 2 seasons. You got to get Kevin up out of
Northeast Ohio. You probably know Minutemen is one of the area's largest staffing providers.
I don't see a world where Shedeur is the franchise quarterback and Kevin Stefanski is the coach of this team.
And Minutemen provides payroll and employee benefits for
really don't see that happening
big and small,
at all.
in all kinds of industries. Since 1968, the Minutemen family of companies has helped businesses like yours thrive by saving time and money. Learn more at MinutemenHR.com.
They'll surprise you. They will surprise you.
Take Cover Tour 2026.
Man, listen. I hope so.
August
hope
10th,
so.
Arlington Bank Field.
Because I do know if they fire Kevin, Shedeur gonna be the quarterback. Most definitely. I mean, it's pretty much like I was telling everybody last week. Like, Jimmy Haslam been looking at the paperwork. He been looking at the numbers. He been looking at all the ratings. He been looking at all the money Shedeur been bringing in. No, like no. And he's a step in the right direction. Like,
Progressive.com. Browns leading here on
you got to be a fool to get rid of your actual meal ticket.
The Bengals 14-6. 9:44 remaining, 2nd quarter. Browns now at their own 12-yard line to open this drive. Shedeur Sanders with Raheem Sanders, Rocket in the backfield. And Blake Whiteheart motions in there as well. He's now wing right on first down. Shador, play fake to Rocket, roll out to the right, look left, look back right, pressured, and he's going to throw it, check it down, caught by Sanders. Rocket turns it upfield, runs hard, and makes something out of nothing. Flags down, back in the backfield. Where Shador got hit, it's a gain of 8 for now.
Get a rough and 15 on top of that, I think.
Yeah, Joanna. Big fact. Big fact. Get rid of him today after the game.
Defense number 52.
And we get a rough in the pass, so let's go. We'll take that.
Johnson with a shove. Unnecessary. The definition of unnecessary roughness, although not that rough. The Browns will take it. It's 15.
Good job by Shador to get that one
We'll
out to
take
Rocket
that.
Sanders, who was a receiver in high school, so comfortable catching the ball out there in space. Turns all of a sudden that into a 22-yard gain, 7 on the catch, 15 on the penalty, and now the Browns out at their own 34.
34-yard line with double tight to the right.
Hey, that boy Rocket Sanders pretty good, too.
Shador from under center, rolling out, busted play maybe. Now he trips, and he goes down. He'll get tagged down on his own 24. What was that?
So that was supposed to be a sprint out right, and then throwback screen to the left. Throwback screen to Malachi Corley. The Browns had a bunch of linemen, including the great Joel Bitonio, out in front of it. They would have had a lot of room to run had they pulled that off, but Shador trips up, gets tagged down, and it goes down as a sack right there for B.J. Hill. That could have been a real big play for the Cleveland Browns.
And a loss of 11 there as B.J. Hill gets the easiest sack that he's ever had. So it's going to be, the scoreboard says 2nd and 20. It's actually 2nd and 21. Browns back on their own 24-yard line. It's a pistol. Malachi Corley is behind Shador, who has the ball, is back to throw. He's pressured. He's getting sacked again. Back at the 13, Cedric Johnson gets him. No flag this time.
So right there, they ran
the time is 2:00 p.m.
And there was just no communication between Cam Robinson and the great Joel Bitonio. And so what happened is he had him come up, he loops around. That one's got to be passed on from Robinson to Bitonio. Poor communication. I'll tell you what, back to back, that's as easy a sacks as you're going to get in the National Football League.
And those 2 sacks are good for 21 yards. It is 3rd and 31.
21 yards, bro.
They're backed up on their own 13-yard line.
I don't even know why they got Cam Robinson even still on the field.
To throw, sets up the screen. Travion Williams, 15. He's at the 20 of the former Bengal.
Yep.
Carries it out across the 25 to the 26-yard line. Jalen Davis on the tackle there. And it is punt time.
I don't know why they got Cam even playing still.
Just doing that to get a little bit of space out there.
Somebody got to be paying him off, man. Somebody got to be paying Cam off. Somebody got to be. Dude been in the season 8 years, bro. How you in the season? How you play ball 8 years and you this garbage, man?
Flips the field position.
Somebody got to be paying him a dude off.
Like, from the 15-yard line.
Man,
it's a spiral, and Keyshawn Williams sees it go out of bounds at the 20. Good job, Bojorquez there. Cincinnati long field when we get back.
That's what I said, though. Like, man, dude been playing with just practice squad offensive linemen.
Awful. And it's even worse when it comes with a cough or a stuffed up nose.
He's had 10 different offensive line combos since he stepped in the game. 10 different offensive line combos, bro. That shit's not normal. That's not normal at all. It's not normal.
Only Mucinex fights your symptoms for up to 12 hours with 1 dose. Mucinex in, mucus out. Available at Discount Drug Mart, the official drugstore of the Cleveland Browns. Use as directed.
Dog Pound, are you game day ready?
But shit, I mean, if you really think about it, if the starter's not that good, you know the backup gotta be trash. I mean, if you really want to think about it like that, though, if the starter's not that good, the backup gotta be dog shit. I'm just saying, like,
Success starts with showing up. And the Cleveland Browns are dedicated to encouraging students across Northeast Ohio to show up to school every day ready to learn. The Cleveland Browns Foundation is a proud partner of the Stay in the Game Attendance Network.
I mean, these dudes right here,
like absenteeism. Together,
every time I watch the full game recap, it looked like Cam Robinson just don't know where he's at. It looks like he don't know what he's doing, bro. Like, dude been in the season 8 years, but he looked like a rookie. And the thing about the offensive line is, all it takes is one person to not do their job, and it can affect the whole game. All it takes is one lineman to not do their job, and it can affect a whole entire game, bro. And if you got two, oh, it's over with.
After the game, the official Cleveland Browns
it's over
show,
with.
Only on 92.3 The Fan.
OBM is the preferred provider of copiers and document services for the Cleveland Browns, and they can tackle any size office. Call 216-485-2000 or go to ohiobusinessmachines.com. Browns with 2 defensive scores lead the Bengals 14-6.
Hey, I wouldn't doubt that one bit. He was put there for a reason. And they still haven't pulled him out the game yet. He was put there for a reason. 100%.
Gets it off late over the middle and incomplete. Nice play, Ronnie Hickman coming over the back of Chase Brown.
There's no way you can do as bad as Cam Robinson did and still start.
In tackles, he's going to go over 100. He's at 98 right now. His 6th pass defense of the season.
No, I haven't heard anything.
Right there.
I ain't heard anything about him being hurt.
Knocks the ball away.
I'm damn sure about to check though.
Miles right now, and he has not gotten close to Burrow since early in this game.
Myles Garrett still right end, tight end over his side. It's a 2-by-2 for Burrow on second down out of the shotgun, and they blow it dead.
False start.
Third one of the Bengals.
False start. Offense number 75. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
And a second on Zeus. Legal ID time, 10 seconds. University Hospitals, Cleveland Browns Radio Network.
WKRK-FM and HD1 Cleveland Heights, 92.3 The Fan. An Odyssey Sports Station.
Man, all they got to do is invest the money that they put into the defense, invest it into the offense next.
Cincinnati backs up now to its own 18-yard line. It's a second
and
15.
It's sad because all the Browns needed just a few extra pieces, man. Just a few extra pieces on offense.
Gunning over the middle, it's caught there, and then Yoshivas actually goes backwards. He caught it like at the 26, and then his momentum carried him back.
Well, I
to the
appreciate
24.
you, lady. I do
the
appreciate
tackle
you.
A gain of around 7.
That shows you what Ronnie Hickman did on that last play. Instead of just sitting there and catching it, Yoshivas made sure he came back towards his quarterback to make that a safer pass, knowing that the Browns have been good in coverage in those situations.
Let's get a third down sack here. It's 3rd and 8. Bengals 2 for 4.
I appreciate the sub, man. I most definitely appreciate the sub.
Tight end and Samaje Perine.
Big time.
And he's operating out of the gun. Here he goes. Burrow to throw. Burrow holding it. Knocked down by Alex Wright and falls. Incomplete. Wright got a hand on it, turned around, tried to find the football. It fell at the feet of Perine, and the Bengals fans are booing. It's punt time.
Alex
Come
Wright
on, man. We got to get another turnover on downs,
gets his
man.
hand on this little check down here.
Appreciate the sub, Joanna. Man, I most definitely appreciate that.
Double teamed, held.
I appreciate all the love. Appreciate all the love, man.
And you can tell he's playing more snaps than he did early in the season. They're basically playing him every single snap. It's got to be getting to him.
Here's the punt by Rico. An end-over-end kick. Larvidan.
All right, now.
26 goes to the sideline left and twisted down after a
all right, offensive line, man. Come on, y'all.
Are going to start near their
we get the ball back.
The Jules tackle up 14-6 second quarter. After this on the University Hospitals Cleveland Browns Radio Network.
Hi, Joe Thomas here, former offensive tackle for the Cleveland Browns. For over a decade, I trusted University Hospitals to keep me in the game.
And it's crazy because, man, as long as I've been watching Shadur Sanders, I've yet to see his full ceiling because every school he's played for in college was a program that had to be rebuilt. from Jackson had to be rebuilt. Colorado had to be rebuilt. Now he's playing with the Browns. They got to be rebuilt, bro. It's crazy. But hey, it is what it is, man.
Baby needs a crib to sleep in, so whatever it takes.
It is what it is.
Together next. It's got a lot of drawers. What's your comment?
We're done here. Like it or not,
let me
sometimes
see.
you need a backup. That's why there's Progressive to protect your home and auto. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Where my dog's at? Get on the Valley Bet app. Place your bets on your phone and you can win real cash.
No, they actually said he's not there today.
This one's for the dog pound. Brownie, 40 years straight, I've always repped.
And yeah, like, listen, I actually said that though, man. I said I don't see a world where Kevin Stefanski is the head coach and Shadur Sanders is the franchise quarterback. Like, it's just no, man. Kevin Stefanski lied to Shadur Sanders. He lied to this man. He looked Shadur Sanders in his face and lied to him. And anytime you start a relationship off with a lie, it just doesn't go well. He looked Shadur Sanders in his face, and told him this is going to be a fair quarterback competition. Shadur Sanders went out there, he worked his ass off, and he beat out every quarterback during training camp, and you still put him on fourth string on the depth chart. He lied to that man, bro. Ain't no way. Ain't no way Kevin remained the coach and Shadur the quarterback. It's just not happening.
For dogs, get your membership today at barkingbackers.com. Browns leading, getting the ball back 14-6 after a 50-yard punt. Shadur Sanders at his own 30-yard line with Dylan Sampson into the backfield. Browns have run only 12 plays from scrimmage. This is 13 out of the gun. Give to Sampson, and he's going to get dropped in the backfield for a loss. Dropped in the backfield by Jalen Davis. Everybody on top of that, and the Browns are behind the sticks early.
Yeah, well, the Browns have run only 12 plays, as you said, and now 13, and they're averaging about 2 yards per play. Browns have been outgained by the Bengals in this one, 152 to 25 is my guess after probably a 2-yard loss there.
Actually, got back to the line of scrimmage officially.
All right, so we'll call 152 to 27.
Yep. Sampson again to the backfield here for the Browns. Isaiah Bond wide left. It's a 3-by-1. Corley motions into a 2-by-2. Shador fake to Sampson. Back to throw. Pressure on. Cutting over the middle. Incomplete and almost intercepted. Jerry Jeudy was bracketed. Geno Stone could have had his hands on yet another one. He missed a pick earlier. Incomplete.
Yeah, Shador tried to put a little extra mustard on that one and misses it high and behind Jerry Jeudy. Thrown into double coverage there. Ill-advised throw. Not well placed. And again, very lucky that one was not intercepted.
Browns 1-3 on third down. They bring Travion Williams in 3rd and 10 of the Bengals' 30-yard line. Shador opens it empty, and now brings Williams into the backfield here. Got to get to the 40. Cincinnati bringing 4. Shador to throw. Nowhere to go. Run in right. Throws on the run. It's caught near the 31 by Jeudy, who goes back to his right. Actually makes something out of nothing, but not nearly enough for the first down. He is going to get run out near the 37, gain of around 7, and it's punt time. Out comes Bojorquez.
Yeah, he could have hit Jeudy early, but once he held it and was trying to wait for somebody to get beyond the 6, Cedric Tillman came free past the first down markers. He rolled out to his right, still got it to Jeudy. And the Browns offensively, this has not been a strong start. 2.2 yards a play, 1 for 4 on third down, just 33 yards on 15 plays, and they've turned it over.
Bojorquez has a 52-yarder and a 50-yarder. He is back now standing at his 21. Has the high-hat snap from Sunahara, and with pressure coming, gets it away. Up into the air, Williams on the run to the 20. Williams hit by Ross, and then dropped by Whiteheart. Great coverage there by the Browns. And they drop the returner at the 21, Gerard.
And after watching Ross make that tackle, they may want to employ a two-man strategy. One to give
and I'm not no Browns fan.
Ross giving up so much size.
I am not a Browns fan. Let's make that known. I'm a Shadur Sanders fan. I'm not here for the Browns.
to run when you get that assistance knowing you have someone over the top. So I would like to see them do much more of a two-man concept as opposed to just playing cover one or zero coverage.
I've been watching football over 30 years, and I've probably never even looked at a Brown. I've never even peeped at a Browns game. I've never even said Browns until Shadur got there. The Browns been trash since I was a baby.
The crazy thing is they haven't taken advantage of it or really tried anything down the field yet against the Browns.
They have not. Cincinnati opens now.
Like,
on
man,
its own.
I've never, man, stop.
Give it to Chase Brown on an end around, and he's got a nice game down the sideline before Hickman cuts him off. Not until the running back, Chase Brown, on a jet sweep, gets close to 20. He's got 19 to the 40.
Yeah, this is a Bengals team that at the beginning of the season couldn't run for 100 yards in a game. Heck, they could only run for more than 55 yards once in their first 6 games. And already here in this first quarter, 94
when
yards
Shadur leaves, I leave. And I hope to never say the Browns' name again.
For a big one for Chase Brown.
Now, Perine's the back. Bengals have it on their own 40-yard line. 4:05 to go, second quarter. Browns up 14-6. Burrow slings it right, caught by Jamar Chase out of a Ross tackle into Browns territory. Run out of bounds by Delpit. Two-hand touch at the Browns' 38-yard line. Just an easy pitch and catch against a special teams corner.
And it feels like they can do that whenever they want. Yeah. Quite frankly, I'm surprised that they have not. 5th catch of the day already for Jamar Chase. And the Bengals are moving the ball.
That's what's up. Yeah, like, man, damn the Browns. The Browns been bad. I'm telling you, the Browns been bad my whole life. My whole existence, the Browns been bad.
Close to Joe Burrow. Gain of 21. Burrow and the Bengals now in Browns territory at the 30.
And I kept telling folks that nobody expected Shadur to come to the Browns and save them. Like, all we wanted was Shadur to get a fair opportunity.
Ross tripped him up. And we want to be kind to D'Angelo Ross. He's a heck of a special teams player. It's not as if he has never
all we wanted was
NFL.
A fair opportunity and stop the lying,
but it
man.
only taken one snap defensively here for the
Browns. Trying to say Dylan Gabriel was better, bro.
Since he was signed off the
man, but that's looking at every sports fan and calling you stupid.
Having Drew Sample, their tight end, 6'5", 260 as an extra offensive lineman working a double team there with Orlando Brown on Miles.
Burrow under center. Near hash, 2nd and 6 in the shade from the Browns 35. Play fake to Perine. Burrow, here comes Miles, but he gets it away, throws it low, caught by Perine, breaks the tackle, stiff arm and close to a first down. Browns had him about 4 yards shy, but he got away from a tackle. He crossed
12
the 30.
I go.
It's going to be 3rd and inches near the 29 and a half.
I mean, Miles is just having to work so hard, and it takes so long to get all the way around the horn, to get around Sample, then to get around Zeus, the son of Zeus. It's just, you can see the effort, hands on his hips that he's exerting to try to get close to Burrow. And really, we haven't gotten close to a sack here as the first half is starting to wind down.
Cincinnati now puts an extra offensive tackle. Mims goes over to that side, across from Garrett. On 3rd and inches, Burrow is under center. And we're at the 2-minute warning. Timeout and a network break here. 14-6. Browns up on the University Hospital's Cleveland Browns radio network.
Chest congestion is awful, and it's even worse when it comes with a cough or a stuffed-up nose. That's why Mucinex has maximum strength tablets.
I remember all through my young years, everybody used to call the Browns the Doo-Doo Browns. That's what we used to call the Browns way back in the day. We used to call them the Doo-Doo Browns.
Only Mucinex fights your
Doo-Doo
symptoms for up to 12
man,
hours
listen,
with one dose.
I wish Shadur could come to Atlanta, man. Like,
Drug Mart, the official drugstore of the Cleveland Browns.
Shadur will fit perfect in Atlanta, man.
Welcome back.
I swear.
Great day for football. Cleveland is looking for a big performance here, and NJM Insurance is primed to deliver.
Just talk about dedication. At home or layout, they always stick to their game plan. If somehow we could get Shadur in Atlanta,
gotta love how they don't get caught up with all the gimmicks either. I'm just glad they're on our team.
Them folks would treat Shadur like royalty, man. Like they'll treat him like royalty down here, man.
Proud partner of the Cleveland Browns.
Like, bruh, I ain't
What are
finna
you
watch no
focused on?
doo-doo
Citroen
Browns
Cooperman
game.
focuses on what counts by going beyond the numbers to deliver
Of
comprehensive
course,
accounting, tax,
dog.
and advisory
Do you
insights that empower
honestly
our middle
listen?
market
I got
clients.
on a
Are you looking
Browns
for innovative
jersey.
solutions? Our
I'm
professionals
wearing a
thrive on
Browns
giving an
jersey
objective
right now.
viewpoint
I
and
know who
insightful
I'm
advice on
rooting
whatever
for.
challenges you face. Whether your
Rooting
assets are
for a
around the
team
corner or across
because
the globe,
Shadur
Citroen
is on
Cooperman
there
can help you
is
focus on
different
what
than being a
counts.
fan
Your
of a
success.
team, dog.
HW and
I
Company.
am
CPAs
rooting
and advisors is now
because
Citroen
I want,
Cooperman.
you know,
Visit CitroenCooperman.com
I want the Browns
today.
to
Are
win.
you ready to join a community
But,
of goal-getters?
yeah.
At the University of Akron, our students
Man,
are connected, career-ready,
12
and
need to
built
come
to
down
lead.
to
Here,
Atlanta,
hard work
man.
meets real
I'm
opportunity,
telling you, he will
mentorship
be
abounds, and ambition
developed.
is
They'll
now a
treat
yes.
him
Through
right.
the
You
university's
know what I'm
partnership with the
saying?
Cleveland
Like,
Browns, students have exclusive
we
access
gotta
to
get
industry
him out of
drivers and
Cleveland, man.
unique experiences. This is your moment. Visit uakron.edu/visit
oh, now,
to learn more. The
I now
University
listen.
of
I ain't
Akron.
say
Find your
I
yes.
went out and spent my
Breaking Browns news happens.
my
It
money
happens
on no
here
Brown
first.
jersey.
This is the radio
I
home of
haven't
the Cleveland
paid for no
Browns.
Brown jersey.
92.3 The Fan.
I got this jersey from somebody else.
The game summary and the Browns
I ain't paid for this jersey. I don't even know the player on the back of this jersey.
The official paint and coatings
I
partner
just got it
of
on.
the Cleveland Browns. Bengals got on the board first. Joe Burrow to Chase Brown. Extra point was blocked by Alex Wright. And then the Browns came back with 2 defensive touchdowns on consecutive drives. One, a Devin Bush 97-yard pick six. The other, a Sam Webb 47-yard scoop and score. Joe Flacco is in a quarterback,
man.
the former Brown, on 3rd and 1 from the +30, and Flacco is going to sneak it.
I'm a Falcon
and old
fan.
friend Joe Flacco
And you
looks
know,
as if he has a first down over the right
well, we got
side.
our own
It was great to
problems.
see Joe Flacco.
But, yeah.
Got to talk to him pregame, and obviously a guy that we love, gave us one of those memorable seasons, and he gets a standing
Listen
O from everybody. Browns fans and Bengals fans alike can cheer for Joe Flacco.
Well deserved, obviously. Both fan bases.
Yep,
Joe
Joanna. Facts.
Grateful for his
Exactly.
contributions to both teams the last couple
And
of
who would have thought it? I mean, he's a Baltimore Raven.
Yeah.
And the guy's now he's popular, and since he was popular in Cleveland.
New set of downs, 1:23 to go. Clock moving second quarter. Burrow
Doodle
shotgun
Brown.
from the Browns' 28-yard line. Burrow hands it off. Chase Brown running left, running right at where Myles Garrett was.
I
He
ain't
breaks
finna-
tackles. He
No,
falls
man.
forward, and he gets close to 20. He gets down rather close to the 20 for a gain of 8. Cam Thomas, the tackle.
Yeah, but he's averaging over 5 yards a carry.
I just want to see my boy do good,
5 yards
man.
a carry, and when they
Oh,
do
that's
run left,
it.
they're running
That's
right into
it.
that vacated spot where Myles Garrett gets upfield. They often try to do a trap block there on the left interior defensive lineman and create that big lane.
Honestly, Myles looks gassed.
Yeah.
Man, Flacco better not get out here and ball out.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Burrow back to throw. Burrow up, and Burrow throws on the run. It's caught by T. Higgins inside the 15. Hickman, the coverage and the tackle. That is going to be enough for a new set of downs for the Bengals. Clock stops.
Timeout. Cincinnati. Their second of the half.
37.
30-second timeout.
37 on the clock.
Yeah, Myles is gassed, and part of it is, you know, it goes back to kind of what we were seeing in a couple of those games where he's really kind of playing just exclusively at that right defensive end, rushing against left tackle.
Shadur needs a full off season, just like every other quarterback, just like every other quarterback.
It's taken him so long
I
to get
swear,
around the horn,
it's
and he's
crazy
meeting
how people
resistance.
don't understand what Shadur Sanders is going through.
I think maybe if it's going to come,
You can't name another quarterback that has went through this. Like, come on now. He needs the same opportunity as every quarterback in the league. He need an offseason. He need a full offseason. He needs time to build chemistry with the team.
Myles hit him, and that ball sailed incomplete to the sideline, intended for Yoshi Vash. Oh,
like, come on.
There he goes.
It
that time
ain't.
he got one-on-one.
It's
with
not
Orlando
difficult.
Brown Jr.
During the whole
right around the
offseason,
corner,
they had Dylan Gabriel practicing with the ones, and they had Shadur over there on the practice squad practicing with them. Like, come on now.
He's had, I'd say, three close calls.
Get this man a full opportunity.
Yoshi Vash
You know he gonna go out there and do his thing.
Bengals have one timeout, 33.
He had to learn on the field. Y'all got to understand, his very first game was his first time practicing with the ones. He had to do that live on TV.
Higgins finds it. Flag is out. Touchdown. Either way.
Oh, them boys just stole the touchdown.
That's a beautiful ball thrown with incredible anticipation by Joe Burrow. an even better catch from T. Higgins. That is his 11th this season.
Pass interference. Defense number 27. That penalty is declined. Touchdown.
That's a nice catch. One-handed catch by T. Higgins.
You knew at some point, right? It was a matter of time before they started to challenge these guys vertically. That is an advantage. You're talking about the best receiver tandem in the league against what are at best the Browns probably 6th, 7th corners as you go through the whole season to get them in here.
Touchdown Bengals.
Yeah, you knew it was going to happen. That was just a good drive. Kicking the extra point, though, not going for the tie here with McPherson.
Listen, neither of these corners were on the roster at midseason. I mean, that's the better way to look at it. Both have played well. Both have given you moments. Certainly, Webb had a touchdown earlier today, as now the McPherson extra point is no good. He missed another one. And it is a 14-12 odd-looking score, Gerard.
Yeah, and the flag waivers for the Bengals are in dismay right now. I can't believe they can run on the football field. But with that being said, guys, here's the deal. You have two cornerbacks who do not have that much experience. You're going against two premier wide receivers. At some point, you're going to have to give these guys some help because the mismatch is there. And if you're the Bengals, you're smart to take advantage of it for the remainder of the football game, even with Miles bearing down on you. Because, again, you're going to have to give these guys help, simply put, because they don't have the experience to go against a Higgins and a Chase. So I would like to see Coach Schwartz make an adjustment and find some way to give these guys support so they can, one, disrupt them at the line of scrimmage and not make it a much easier catch and throw.
Sam Webb has started games for the Raiders, but he was signed off the Titans practice squad. D'Angelo Ross signed off the Texans practice squad. Gerard brought to you by Cross Country Mortgage, official mortgage partner of the Cleveland Browns.
And that's the tough strategy part of it, the chess match, right? You go two high safeties, as Gerard's saying, give them help over the top. They're going to run the football on you. But I'll be honest, I don't care if they're averaging 5 yards a carry. That, to me, seems a little safer than going one-on-one on the outside with Chase and Higgins.
Travion Williams returns the kickoff on the run. He's at the 20. He's at the 25. He crosses the 30. And that is where Shedeur Sanders will come out after the Joe Giles-Harris tackle. Shedeur is 5 of 8, 48 yards. He has not been intercepted, but he has given up a fumble, which led to the Cincinnati score. Browns have 3 timeouts.
I think you're looking for a drive starter here, and if you do not get some positivity here, you're just going to go into the half with the lead. That is what I think.
They're going to operate out of the shotgun. Blake Whiteheart, tight end, hand down to the left.
Sorry, I meant to say as well, the Browns will get the ball to start the second half.
They will. Williams, wing right. Browns opening from their own 30-yard line. Shedeur has a low snap back to throw. Looking over the middle, pressure coming. Hit as he throws, gets it away. Almost intercepted again. Dangerous throw as he's getting dragged down. He tried to float it to Whiteheart over the middle. The pressure came from Cedric Johnson.
This is not going to be good tape. Nobody's going to enjoy watching this first half offensive tape, certainly not in the quarterback room. Shedeur Sanders, you got to learn from last week. You cannot just kind of fling the ball to the middle of the field or across your body when you're going down. Sometimes the sack is the better outcome there than putting the ball in harm's way.
The rookie linebacker Barrett Carter almost had the pick. Shedeur now on second down, sprint out to the left out of the gun, looking downfield, flips the hips, throws the ball, and can't find Judy on the Cincinnati 45. Liked the idea, but it didn't work.
And they're kind of giving a variation of those plays. Remember when he first came in against Baltimore, we saw it also in some opening drives where they get that sprint out. It's just a little stick route. Well,
bro, those folks blitzing the hell out of Shedeur.
You also had a deep post.
Man, but they rushing the hell out of Shedeur.
Giving him an opportunity.
And they can't stop it.
Throw just not on target.
Browns 1 of 4 on third down. They're on their own 30. 13 seconds remaining in the first half. They're up 14-12. Williams the back. Shedeur high snap, and they're going to just run on third down. Give it to Travion Williams against his former team. He's going to run forward and likely run out the clock here. He's tackled near the 36, gets a gain of 6, and that will do it for the first half
halftime
at Paycor Stadium. 2 defensive touchdowns and not much at all from the offense. But those 2 defensive scores and a couple of missed extra points, the Browns have a lead, 14-12 in Week 18 at the break over the Bengals. Scores and highlights around the NFL.
At this point, you got to take Cam Robinson out the game and just put somebody else in there. Man, put a defensive lineman in there. Oh yeah, they
They're
need
not screaming
Fanning
for
real
your
bad.
hometown favorite. We know they can't help but
need
scream for
Fanning
your
bad,
hometown
bro, man.
favorite. Smith's Family of Ice Creams.
Man, Cleveland got the worst
Smith's has been a
wide
tradition
receiver
you can
core
taste since
in the
1909.
NFL, and
they're
that's with
still making it
everybody
fresh with
starting.
rich, creamy
With
milk,
all the
only from
starters,
local dairies.
they got the
So
worst
smooth,
wide
so
receiver
indulgent,
core
so
in
many
the
to
NFL.
choose.
If
So
not the
Smith's.
worst,
Come on,
I know
you
they
want to give in and enjoy that hometown
in the
ice cream
top
that's
three.
still churned in small
I
batches.
know they're in the
Smith's,
top three,
available at
if
Discount
they're
Drug
not
Mart,
the worst.
official drugstore
And
of
that's
the
with
Cleveland
all the
Browns.
starters playing. So if you got
This season, bring
backups in there,
championship color to your
oh
home turf
man,
with Sherwin-Williams, the official paint and
it's just
coatings
bad.
partner of the Cleveland Browns.
They got
Whether you're
backup
cheering on your
receivers,
team in the
backup
family room or
linemen,
refreshing the playroom,
the
Sherwin-Williams
damn
got over
tight end. Hold
1,700
on,
colors to match your game
is
day
he
energy.
still out?
From
Hold
kickoff
on.
to final whistle, trust the pros who know paint, because great coverage isn't just for cornerbacks. Shop online or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store today.
And Joku still out. Like, come on, bro. Like, no. It's
I'm Joel Batonio,
this
offensive guard
offense
for the
is
Cleveland
completely.
Browns. I've been in the NFL for 12 seasons, and through it all,
I mean,
University Hospitals has been
and I'm
by my
speaking
side.
with all
We
the
built a relationship
starters
based
in
on
the
trust
game, right?
through every injury
If
and recovery.
we're talking about
University
all the
Hospitals
starters,
has been there to help me
the
recover
offense
faster,
is still
train
bad.
smarter, and stay in the game.
But
it's one of the
when you're
reasons I'm
talking
still
about
playing
like
today. Your
Njoku
health isn't just
needed,
about today;
Fanning
it's about the long
needed.
run. For care that goes beyond the injury, there's University Hospitals.
Oh, Jerry Jeudy is not a true number one wide receiver, and that's what the Browns gonna have to draft. Like, if the Browns want a chance next season, they gotta draft a true number one wide receiver.
This is the Cleveland Browns halftime report on the University Hospitals
like
Cleveland
number
Browns radio
wide
network.
receiver,
Here's
because
Jeff
you
Phelps.
cannot win in this league without having
there by the tight end, turning it upfield, crossing the 45, ball's out, ball's picked up by the Browns, running the other way. Sam Webb is into the end zone, and he's going to leap backwards with a flag as well. It's a scoop and score.
Well, wasn't that fun? Browns with 2 defensive touchdowns in the first half. 2. Count them, 2. First by Devin Bush, second.
Man, Jerry Jeudy, man, listen. And the thing is, Jerry Jeudy has never been it, man. Like, dude got the most drops in the league damn near every season. I got a whole highlight reel of Jerry Jeudy just dropping passes, man. I got a whole highlight reel of Jeudy just dropping passes. Yeah, like, oh man, like, I don't know what they was thinking. You said his last name Judy. That was my white girlfriend's name. Colorado receivers better than Judy. Oh man, yes. All of the listen, all of those receivers, Travis, LeJounte, Will, Jimmy, they better than Judy. Judy is a bust, man. Judy is a bust. If you want to know how bad he was, go look at the day that the Denver Broncos traded Jerry Judy. The Bronco fans was cheering. The Broncos was like so happy when they finally traded Jerry Judy. He dropped every clutch ball, like, oh man. But what the Browns is, and if you've been watching football long enough, you know the Browns is there for 2 reasons. It's for brand new players to come into the league, right? To gain experience, and it's for old players right before they retire. Browns is like the temp service of the NFL. Um, all of the new players come in from college. You may start off at the Browns. A lot of players started off with the Browns, but they often end up going to another team and doing real well. And if you like an old quarterback in the league, you end up going to the Browns right before you exit. So, bro, them dudes just got a history of being garbage. And to think they could have had Travis Hunter and Shador, I don't even like to think about that. I don't even like to think about that. They could have had Travis Hunter and Shador, knowing that these two have had built chemistry, knowing they like built chemistry over the past 5, 6 years, man. You could have had your quarterback and your number one wide receiver coming in the same draft. You know how rare that is, man. Knowing that these folks could have had Travis Hunter and Shador in one draft pick. Oh my goodness, bro. But that's the Browns. That's the Browns. That's the doo-doo Browns. They do what they do. Like, they don't have a history of making good decisions. Like, I did a whole story on the Browns and their bad decisions, man. They don't have a history of good decisions. 25 years, you get 4 winning seasons. I think it goes a little bit deeper than like the actual players too. It goes deeper than like the actual players as well. Because I just uploaded a video probably like a couple days ago, and it was a Browns insider, and he was talking about how Jimmy Haslam may have a hard time, actually firing the coaching staff because he really likes them. When I saw this video, like it exposed to me what the problem is in Cleveland. You give me 1 second, I'm gonna get that video pulled up really quick. But when you hear this insider talk about how Jimmy Haslam and the family like how he likes them, bro.
Did they bring Andrew back and then let go?
Been bad for so long. Man, over 25.
They are.
I want you to hear this shit.
And I think it's going to be tough for them to go total status quo. I think it's going to be tough for them to go total status quo based on the year that they've had and where they are. And I think that is hard for Jimmy and his family because I think they really like a lot of the people that work for them. I think they really like Andrew Berry as general manager. They really like Kevin Stefanski. They really like their coordinators, Reese and Schwartz. So there's a lot of people I feel like they really like in that building. And people I've talked to say Jimmy still doesn't know what he's going to do yet. Now,
man, do you hear how crazy that is? How are you the owner of an organization and you only keeping people around because you like them? Like, you only keeping people around, man. You got the most losing program in all the sports. I'm just not talking about football. I'm talking about in all the sports. You got the most losing program, and you're only keeping people around because you like them. Bro, Jimmy Haslam isn't a owner, bro. Like, dude should not be owning a football team. This isn't about likes, bro. This is about putting people in the game who can win. This is about hiring coaches that can win. If you have any issue terminating a coach, terminating coordinators because they're not winning, bro, you shouldn't be a NFL owner. When I heard that for the first time, man, that shit like opened my eyes up because the Browns been bad for a very long time. And what this dude said made a lot of sense. It made a lot of sense to why Jimmy Haslam just don't terminate these people because he like them. The Haslam family likes him. They got a good relationship with Jimmy Haslam. Didn't they just get on Coach Prime about hiring his friends, right? This is no difference. This is no difference, man. This is business, man. And the fact that you scared that, oh, you don't want to hurt nobody's feelings, bro, come on, bro. Come on, man. It's all business, right? It's all business. It's not about liking somebody. But hey, it really exposed, why the Browns been bad for a very long time. It did. And I was like, damn, you know what? That really makes sense though. And I'm gonna tell you why that it makes even more sense. Because when they started Dylan Gabriel, they didn't start Dylan Gabriel because he was better than Shadur Sanders. They started Dylan Gabriel because they liked him. They started that man because that's who they liked. I want you to think about that now. This is how the whole Brown organization has been ran for the past 20 plus years, man. Because if this was an organization that was about, okay, we need to win, right? No matter who we like, this game is about winning at the end of the day. You would have made sure that you started the best player. But what really ended up happening is they put Dylan Gabriel out there too early and they potentially ruined his career. Because I tell you like this here, if they get rid of Kevin Stefanski, Dylan Gabriel is next. There isn't one team that saw Dylan Gabriel tape and was like, you know what? We got to get him. We got to get him. Yeah, listen. And I honestly hope deep down, I hope they get Archie. Because if they get Archie, they got to get Shadur out of there. Let Archie go over there and deal with that. But if I know the Mannings like I do, I don't know if you remember what they did to Eli. I don't know if you remember what happened to Eli Manning, but if if I know the man is like I think I do, they're not gonna let Arch go over there. They not gonna let Arch, man. They not gonna let Arch do that. But I hope though. Best case scenario, they get Arch and get Shadur the hell out of there. That's the best case scenario, and I'm just being honest because when I heard that video, I was like, Jimmy Haslam, dog, he don't know nothing about winning. Yup, man. I'm gonna play it one more time. If you just came in,
It's
I'm gonna play
hard
the video one more
for
time.
them to go total status.
This is huge.
I think it's going to be tough for them to go total status quo based on the year that they've had and where they are. And I think that is hard for Jimmy and his family because I think they really like a lot of the people that work for them. I think they really like Andrew Berry as general manager. They really like Kevin Stefanski. They really like their coordinators, Reese and Schwartz. So there's a lot of people I feel like they really like in that building. And people I've talked to say Jimmy still doesn't know what he's going to do yet. Now, it's possible he does, and those people just aren't informed, and he has it in his head what's going to happen next. But, I mean, I think, we've sort of run the gamut here of.
Listen, and that's what I said. Like, as long as you playing ball with that mindset, you're not going to be a winning organization. That should let everybody else know that the Browns' problems start at the very top. The whole issue with the Browns, it clearly starts at the top. When you start talking about that, it's gonna be hard for them, to just terminate the coach because his family likes them. Bro, what's your family got to do with this? What do your family liking the coaching staff have to do with the football team? Bro, I've never heard nothing like that in all my years, man. I swear. But like any logical thinking person, it should have been like, okay, if you cannot get the job done, we can still be cool, right? We can still be friends. I can still like you, but I got to get somebody else in here. Like, come on now. Yep. Yep. Like, man, and bro, I can't wait for this 2020 to come out, bro. Like, man, listen, when I tell you when this documentary come out, I know Andrew Barry and Kevin Stefanski, I know, but they got into some heated arguments. Oh, they got into some battles. Oh, hold on.
That one by Sam Webb. And at halftime, the Browns lead the Cincinnati Bengals thanks to a couple of missed extra points, 14-12. I'm Jeff Phelps.
Denzel Ward out
on the
too.
sidelines
Yep.
at Paycor Stadium.
Listen,
The old expression, better to be lucky than
both
good.
the Browns
Well, the Browns
cornerbacks
defense
out.
is both. So how did that work for them in the first half?
Well, it's just really a matter of taking advantage of poor ball security on the part of the Cincinnati Bengals and excellent open field tackling on the part of the Browns and being very opportunistic in the process. And that's what you have to do. The offense has obviously been stagnant, but to the defense's credit, they have kept this football team in the game.
Stagnant is a good word, not used very much. Another, only 18 plays, only 40 yards. What's missing from the offense other than opportunity?
I think it's a rhythm, Jeff. Really, you saw early on some establishment of the running game, then they got away from it, then became more about a pass-centric offense, and that has not worked. Shedeur has not been on point as far as his accuracy is concerned. We've seen situations where it should have been 2 interceptions.
But they're going to go two-high safety. I say you keep running the ball with Rocket Sanders.
Officially a gain of 14. Now double tight to the right here. Bates motions, Shedeur under center. Rocket Sanders is the back. Play fake it to him. Roll out to the right. Looking downfield. Wants a shot. Takes a shot. And he wants Canella. And he's got it. No, it came out. Sal Canella almost had a touchdown. It would have been a 37-yard score.
He ran like he was running across the field to the right, broke it back to the left. That was a great ball from Shedeur Sanders. Got to both of his hands, but just could not bring it in. Sal Canella, we call it the hard play action. You get it?
Bro, he
you get
dropped
a nice
the ball,
matchup. That's a
man.
good ball from Shedeur Sanders, who, by the way, got absolutely crushed at the end of that one by Shamar Stewart.
And that's the thing I want y'all to realize. He's getting hit even after he make the throw, bro.
If he were up and active and healthy, but
bro,
it went to
man, dude dropped the touchdown pass.
Second down now from under center, 37-yard line
God.
stretch handoff. Raheem Sanders, love the way this guy runs. Busted a tackle in the backfield and fell forward and got maybe 3 yards, but better than nothing. Sample and Stewart the tackle.
Yeah, Shamar Stewart.
These wide receivers are garbage,
was in the backfield
man.
right there. And I love at the end of that play, Luke Whippler basically just kind of chest passed Rocket Sanders a few yards further up the field here, setting up a 3rd and 6. Browns 1 of 6 here in field goal territory, though. If they don't get this, it'll be about a 51-yarder.
Bond, Corley, Tillman to the right. Now Bond motions out to the boundary. Shedeur shotgun. Travion Williams is the back. 3rd and 6 on the 33. Bengals bring 4. Shedeur pats the ball. Throws right. Wide open. Tillman first down. He's at the 15. He's at the 10 and out of bounds there. Cedric Tillman converts on 3rd down. Battle the tackle on the Browns.
Let's go. Let's go 12. Let's go 12.
Goal. It is right outside the 10. Maybe the 10. The 10-yard line and 8 inches. It's a gain of 23.
There we go, Shedeur. That's what we're looking for. Good answer here. Obviously, got some coaching up there at the half. Sees they have a levels concept to the right. Tillman wide open. Had the big catch last week. Another big one there.
We'll call it 1st and goal right at the 10. 2 in the backfield here. Play fake to Rocket. Shedeur backpedaling. Throws it left high. Caught. Corley in the flat, tried to break tackles, cutting back into the inside. He got drilled by a defensive lineman coming out of the line, Cam Sample, but he got about 2 yards.
That's called, you're looking for that fake bubble screen and then getting that slot fade out there, but the Bengals did a good job defending it, covered the Browns tight end, comes down to Corley, who gets a yard out of what could have been a negative play.
So Corley out and the tight end Canella now comes in. Corley 2 catches on the day. Browns go double tight to the right and Canella to the left. So it's 13 personnel with Travion Williams out and
oh yeah, they need to come pick him up.
Sanders in the backfield. Shador pumps the leg out of the pistol, gives it to Rocket running right, and Rocket Sanders pushes to the 5. It'll be 3rd and goal there.
Browns have been converting those third downs on this drive. The big one was to Cedric Tillman for 23. His last 2 catches have gone for 65 yards. Here. Tillman comes back into the game along with Malachi
line, man.
Tillman's your bigger body here. You know, he was the guy early in the season.
We need to punch this in. The Browns can punch this in.
That's your big body if you want to play a little jump ball down here, and they're going to go with him and Canella out to the left, Tillman in the slot.
And Travion Williams in the backfield here. It's a 2-by-2, 3rd and goal, opening possession, 3rd quarter. Browns up 14-12 from the 5. Play clock's at 2. Play clock's at 1. They're not going to get this off. Delay a game.
Delay a game.
Offense.
Come on.
Penalty. 3rd down.
Can't have that.
No,
cannot have that.
Absolutely not. Shador Sanders, Luke Whippler having some conversations. Neither looks happy. Kevin Stefanski just put his head in his hands on the Browns sideline right there. You cannot have that. You got to at least get a timeout there, right? I mean,
you can't take him with you. It's week 18.
I don't know. That's tough right there. But that is, you got to be quicker in your process right there. You cannot have a delay of game from their 4-yard line.
11th play of the drive. Bond, Canella, Tillman to the left, Rocket Sanders out. Travion Williams is the back. Shador shotgun to throw. He's going to run up the middle, and he's tackled at the 10. The rookie linebacker, Demetrius Knight, over 100 tackles on the season, makes a big 3rd down stop here, and out comes Andre Schmidt.
Oh, good.
And look, you could see what he saw, that it opened up there, and he's going to go take off. But, man.
I don't know if they would have made it even if he got by Knight.
I think the safety might have gotten him, but it could have gotten close. And then Demetrius Knight just closed that down. Little chip shot here for Andre Schmidt.
From just inside the 10, we will call this 27 or 28. It's going to be 27 on the scoreboard here. That is a rushing attempt for Shador, not a sack. Sunahara gets it back, and Bojorquez puts it down, and the kick is up and good. Beg your pardon, it was a sack. Regardless, it's also 3 points. Browns on top of the Bengals, 17-12 after the 27-yard field goal. 8 minutes remaining in the 3rd on the University of Cleveland Browns Radio Network.
We got 3 out of that one.
Toyota-thon is on. Wrap up the year with a new Toyota. Now through January 5th, get $3,000 customer cash on remaining new 25 Tundras. Or get 0.99 APR financing plus $1,000 TFS APR cash. With approved credit through TFS, excludes TRD Pro. APR cash must be applied to deal. And every new Toyota comes with 2 years no-cost maintenance.
Right.
For complete details, go to
they don't drop tape.
Toyota, let's go places.
Man, them folks ain't trying to win.
Drive with confidence with the new Bridgestone Alenza Prestige.
And it's crazy because I have no idea what angle.
A quiet, comfortable ride and the durability you need from Northeast Ohio.
This whole organization is going to take, because you just never know with the Browns. Like, man, you just never know.
Right now at your hometown Conrads.
Expect the unexpected, then be happy if they do the opposite.
Proudly sold at your hometown Conrads.
But expect the unexpected with the Browns.
Attention Browns fans and pet lovers. Pet Supplies Plus and the Cleveland Browns are getting you closer to the action.
I just don't see them making bad decisions for over 25 years and suddenly get a change. Like,
with a new winner each home
well,
game,
we're gonna
see
those
all season long. Go to
I hope I'm wrong.
PSP for details to enter.
I am
for the best prices, selection, and service guaranteed. Shop Pet Supplies Plus. Stay dry and go Browns.
Hey, what's up, gang? Aaron Goldhammer here, and I got a question for you. Are you really ready for AI? Most companies are not. Systems don't talk to each other, and data sits in silos while employees are buried in manual tasks. Without fixing the foundation, AI can't deliver, and that's where EOX Vantage comes in. For over 20 years, they've helped companies connect systems, unify data, and automate everyday processes, freeing people to focus on strategy and growth, plus the work they love. EOX Vantage. Get your foundation right so AI can work for you. Go to EOXVantage.com.
I'm Jeff Phelps. Football talk while you're at work. Baskin and Phelps, weekdays starting at 10 on 92.3 The Fan.
Browns march down the field, and lead 17-12. That was a 12-play, 61-yard drive for Shedeur, second longest drive of his young career. Scoring Drive brought to you by Ballybet. Bring more fun to your fandom with the Ballybet Sportsbook app. Download today and get $50 in bonus bets when you place your first wager of $10 or more. Ballybet, an official sports betting partner of the Cleveland Browns. Kickoff. Return back to the 30-yard line. McMillan and Edmonds, the tackle there. And out comes Myles Garrett of the Browns defense. Myles still sitting on 22. Tyson Campbell is out there as well. Denzel Ward downgraded. He is not going to continue, but Tyson Campbell toughing it out here after leaving with a shoulder injury. His return was listed as questionable, but he's there.
That's big.
Huge. Burrow and Chase in the backfield. Shotgun here for the Bengals from the 30. Jamar Chase in motion. Chase Brown in the backfield, and Brown's going to get the carry, jumping through the line. Jenkins and Bush up on the tackle. Gain of 4 at the 34.
I mean, it's become pretty obvious. If Myles Garrett is one-on-one on that side, they're running the ball. There's been 2 times they've snapped the ball and tried to pass it when he's been one-on-one. When they have the tight end over there to chip, they're still running it at times, but that's typically been what they've been passing out of. And the guy they've been using to chip, Drew Sample, checks right back into the game.
Lawrence and Audrey, Myles' parents in the stands. The CBS broadcast showing them a bunch, obviously here for some history. Hopefully we get it today. Chase Brown is the back. And now he is going to motion up behind the right guard for Burrow from the 34 shotgun. Browns drop 7. Burrow throws right, caught by the tight end Gesicki. And Devin Bush is going to make the tackle. Gesicki's got a first down, though, at the 44.
That's too early to show Joe Burrow what you're doing. We showed that blitz, and then we dropped out of it a good 2 seconds before the ball was snapped, and that's just too easy for him. He's going to dissect that, get the football right where it needs to be, and he's got it going now. 15-20 for Joe Burrow, 137, 2 touchdowns, and the 1 interception, which was fortunately a pick 6.
It was. Sam Webb is out there playing one corner, Tyson Campbell the other. Myles is at right defensive end. Burrow's yelling can. 6:35 remaining here, third quarter, 17-12. Browns have a lead. Tinsley in motion. Right side of the Bengals were moving. Back them up. Couldn't get lined up.
All-start offense number 86. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
Yeah, it's 6th penalty of the day there by the Bengals, and most of them have been on offense, and they have been of the false start variety here. The Browns have specialized in unsportsmanlike conduct penalties on both of their touchdowns, but they have been at least a little bit cleaner in between.
Wow, they weren't exactly
the end
clean
zones.
Penalties.
No, well, depending on your perspective, that's for sure.
They were working blue, but they got the touchdowns. Bengals back up, 1st and 15 of their own 39-yard line. Chase Brown is the back. He motions out to the right. Burrow empty, back to throw. Burrow checks it down, short left, caught there by the tight end Sample. He got Delpit around his ankles at the 44-yard line, near the original line of scrimmage, 1 yard past it, 2nd and 9.
Yeah, just get those 5 yards back right there. The Browns try to move Myles Garrett around a little bit on that one. Let's see if they can find a way to get him to Joe Burrow. In comes Cam Thomas for the Browns. Out goes Alex Wright, who has blocked a field goal and batted a ball at the line of scrimmage today.
Crowd is quiet here. Bengals have the ball, 2nd and 9, their own 45-yard line. Chase Brown motions into a 3-by-1, and then back now with Burrow. Diabate dropping out. Burrow to throw. Burrow being chased by Myles. Burrow up in the pocket. Oh, and he gets across the line of scrimmage and then scrambles, and then he gets close to a first down. They're going to say he slid about a half-yard shy. Burrow looked back over his shoulder like trying to change lanes while driving. Is there a car in my blind spot? Is Myles Garrett in my blind spot? He was there, and Burrow kept running.
And Burrow almost tried to get down so quickly. He didn't have the most graceful slide either, but Myles was bearing down on him. Good job by Joe Burrow.
It's now 3rd and 1. Burrow back to throw on 3rd and 1. Pump fake, right throw, incomplete. Wanted Chase Brown. Hickman had the tackle. And it's 4th down. What do the Bengals do now?
They got to go. I mean,
you would
earlier,
have to think
earlier they did not,
out.
though. Earlier they just tried to draw the Browns off, and then were content to punt it with the Browns, struggles on offense. You could see why that would be a sound strategy here. But down 5 inside Browns territory,
They didn't go for 2 earlier. They could have.
I think they can bring Joe Flacco back in, get this crowd going.
Yep, 4th and 1. They're going to go shotgun. 4th and 1 for the Browns, 47. It's less than a yard. It's half a yard. T. Higgins, short motion, left to right. It's a 3-by-1. Perine the back. Burrow is going to throw. Joe Burrow throws, caught. Gesicki, first down. He crossed the 45. Tackled by Hickman. Miles screaming off the edge. Burrow knows he's there every single time.
Yeah, it's just hard. It's going to be hard, I think, to go around the horn and get him. And that's kind of what the plan seems to have been right now for Miles, who's going to get a breather. He heads to the sideline. Isaiah McGuire, Alex Wright in at defensive end for the Browns here.
Almost like an old school, hey, I'm going to tag in, you go out kind of thing. McGuire got in there, smacked hands, and Miles jogged to the sideline. Now, Bengals do set it down at the Browns' 44-yard line. Coming up on 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Chase Brown run right. Gets a couple of yards on first down. Jenkins in there playing safety with the tackle.
And it's getting a little nervy, right?
Yeah.
You know, he's got to be feeling the pressure of it. I'm sure Jim Schwartz is feeling the pressure of it. Everybody wants this to happen.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow, you can tell, is aware of it.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about that. More so than I would have expected, to be honest with you.
Burrow has a 2nd and 8 now on the Browns' 42-yard line. Chase Brown motions right to left over there with Yoshi Vashna to the left. Burrow has Brown in his left hip pocket. Burrow sacked by a blitzing Grant Delpit. The safety up the middle. 9 on 9 for LSU teammates.
Good start.
Meet back at the 49 of the Bengals.
That's the 3rd sack of the year for Delpit, 2nd in the last 2 weeks. That's obviously a career high for him, but well-designed blitz right there by Jim Schwartz as they brought Mahmoud Diabate. He's the one who got picked up by the running back, but Delpit on the delayed blitz, there was nobody there. Beeline to Burrow. Browns get their first sack of the day here today. Unfortunately, it just wasn't by Myles Garrett.
9 sacks, 9 for a loss of 9. And the Bengals back up to their own 49-yard line. It's 3rd and 17. Miles is back on the field at right end against Orlando Brown. Throw right, caught by T. Higgins, who flips it to Chase Brown. A hook and lateral. And it doesn't get very far. It gets about 5 yards back to the 47 of the Browns. And Cincinnati is 3 of 8 on 3rd down.
And they're going to punt the old hook and ladder. And who did a good job right there? Who had the discipline? Devin Bush. He read that a mile away and was right there.
Come on, we got to make some shake. We got to make some shake.
Chase Brown. Browns getting the ball back up 5. An opportunity to go make this a 2-possession game.
Rico stands at his own 41-yard line. Got a punt. Game clock in the third quarter, fast-moving third quarter, winding down towards 2 minutes remaining. Rico gets the snap, and he boots it. Larvidan, fair catch called. Fields cleanly at the 8. 1:56 to go in the third. Browns up 17-12. University Hospitals, Cleveland Browns Radio Network.
Oh, yeah, bro. Yeah, man, that's just a tough position to get in. The thing is,
it's the steel and automobiles moving us around town. The
if you go back and you watch
the kitchen appliances to prepare and cook
all
our food,
the games,
the electrical grid that powers our electronics, the railways to transport goods, Cliff Steel is stronger and more sustainable than ever due to their innovation and leading-edge technology. Cliff is America's iron and steel leader. To learn more, visit cliffsteel.com.
Every pass he pretty much
Before
makes,
every
brother,
kickoff or every roar of the dog pound, there's
or
the build.
it's a completion.
At Huntington
He's
Bankfield,
still
unforgettable
getting
moments
it.
from Browns football to world-class events begin with
The time is 3 o'clock p.m.
with Autodesk. As the official design and make platform of the Cleveland Browns and Huntington Bankfield, Autodesk helps the Browns organization reimagine how Cleveland designs and builds the Browns Stadium of the future. Because when it's built right, anything is possible. Autodesk, make anything. Proud partner of the Cleveland Browns.
It just affects so much of the game.
This is Brendan Anderson from
All your
Scalco
routes
Capital,
gotta
right
be
here in
short.
Cleveland. For more than 25 years, we've invested in profitable Midwest
All the
businesses
routes
just
gotta be
like
like
yours.
5,
I began as
10
an
yard
owner-operator,
routes at the
so
most.
I understand the commitment it takes to build a
just-
company. At Scalco, we provide capital and hands-on support for owners ready to sell, retire, or take their business to the next stage. Visit
All right,
Scarecrow.com
Nicholas.
or connect with me
Bro,
on
I think
LinkedIn
it's
to
like,
explore the future of your business.
hold on, dog. I'll help you out a little bit.
EMTs and paramedics, come experience the difference at Physicians Ambulance, Ohio's leading private ambulance service. At Physicians, you'll train with the best equipment, receive advanced clinical education, and work in an environment built on purpose
He's
and
screaming the
compassion. Join our
game.
third-generation family business, serving 22 counties,
Oh,
where
he's
everyone
screaming
is
the
treated
game.
like family. Help us drive pre-hospital care forward and shape the future of emergency medicine. Apply today at physiciansambulance.com. That's physiciansambulance.com. Physicians Ambulance, Cleveland-born, Ohio-bred.
Hey, Dog Pound, it's Hanford Dixon, and you're listening to Cleveland Browns football.
He's streaming
on
the game.
92.3
He's streaming the game. He's streaming. Oh, that's me.
He's
He's streaming the game.
All rights to the broadcast are reserved. Any rebroadcast,
You can head over there.
retransmission, or other use of the broadcast without the express written permission of the Cleveland Browns is prohibited. 17-12 here. 1:56 remaining. Third quarter. Raheem Rocket Sanders is the back as the Browns open up this drive on their own 9-yard line. Shador led a field goal drive. Browns stalled in the red zone. The only other time they had the ball in the third quarter. Corley, jet motion, fake it to him, fake it to Sanders, rolling to the right. Shador throws on the run, caught far sideline by the tight end. Brendan Bates cut down on first down after a gain of 8 near the 17.
Solid
I
drive
appreciate
started
you.
there. Now, I thought he maybe had a chance. Jerry Jeudy in the intermediate level. If he put a
I was
little
just
air
helping
under that
Nicholas
one,
out.
But he did not opted to take the check down, and that's okay. Positive start to the drive there.
Certainly.
6 yards gets you to 2nd and 4. That last drive, it was a nice run by Sanders, the big play by Tillman. Those were the plays that made the Browns get that field goal.
Especially when you're backed up there on your own 9-yard line. Now in your own 15, Shador from under center, giving to Rocket Sanders running left, and he's going to cross the 20. Check it, Dylan Sampson. Beg your pardon, swapped out the back. He's going to get up to the 21st down. Legal ID time stations, 10 seconds. University Hospitals, Cleveland Browns Radio Network.
WKRK-FM and HD1 Cleveland Heights, 92.3 The Fan. An Odyssey Sports Station.
53 seconds remaining.
Well, I
Clock
said
moving
that
third
to him,
quarter.
like,
Browns
bro,
up 5 with the ball.
if he
First down of the road.
keeps getting
20-yard
hit
line. Double tight
every
to the left, and
game,
now Whitehart in the
if he
backfield.
keeps
Dylan
getting
Sampson
hit,
as well.
he ain't gonna last long in the NFL. He's not gonna last that long.
Waiting for the snap from Whippler, gets it. Hand it off right. Sampson trying to get around the edge, and he does. Dylan Sampson, nice burst down the sideline. That kid's got some wheels, only 21 years old, the youngest player in the National Football League. Sampson picks up a first down, a run of 10.5.
And that's what you want to see. You want to see him in space, use that speed, turn the corner. Got a nice block from Blake Whitehart and Jerry Jeudy down the field. But Sampson was the SEC Offensive Player of the Year. It's been a struggle, 2.6 yards a carry this season. But that is nice right there. Seeing him get a little space, making some plays, a nice 11-yard run.
11 yards for Dylan Sampson on his 5th carry of the day. He has now 5 for 19, and that is the end of the third quarter. Browns have 15 minutes remaining in the 2025 season. They go to the break with a lead, 17-12 on the University Hospitals Cleveland Browns Radio Network.
Who says barbecue season is only in the summer? With all the variety Eckrich has to offer, you can enjoy your favorites all year round. With the best hot dogs and sausages, all under 200 calories, what's not to love? Turn your grill into the next 5-star restaurant with all of Eckhrich's smoked sausages being naturally hardwood smoked with real flavor and real smoke. With having 115 years of experience, they're sure once you try Eckrich, you won't go back. With all of their products being happily sold at your local discount drug mart, it won't be hard to start your 5-star cooking today. Quality you can taste in one bite.
Browns fans, get your free limited edition flag celebrating 40 years of the Dog Pound from Huntington Bank, the official bank of the Cleveland Browns. Just
After that
stop by
Super
select
Bowl,
Huntington Bank locations across Northeast Ohio and let your dog flag fly. But remember, supplies are limited, so go to huntington.com/Browns giveaway to find where you can get yours today. Huntington Bank, let's get more from money, and let's go Browns.
Northeast Ohio knows football, and Sarshone Auto Group knows Northeast Ohio. As an official partner of the Cleveland Browns, Sarshone Auto Group serves our community with the best selection and the best service. From Ford, Chevy, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and more. From the toughest trucks to the SUVs that fit your family, Sarshone Auto Group, an official partner of the Cleveland Browns, and the place where Northeast Ohio comes to drive. Visit Sarshone.com.
What if your instincts could pay off? With Robinhood Prediction Markets, you could put your knowledge to work on the events that matter to you. Prediction Markets isn't just sports. It's the Fed rate decision, your favorite award show, and so much more beyond the playing field. Trade events with Robinhood. Visit Robinhood.com/predict. That's Robinhood.com/predict. Futures and cleared swaps trading involves significant risk and is not appropriate for everyone. Event contracts are offered by Robinhood Derivatives LLC, a registered futures commission merchant and swap firm.
This is the only place to talk Browns on your way into work. The Ken Carman Show with Anthony Lima. Weekday mornings on 92.3 The Fan.
Progressive Insurance. Protect your home and auto and save when you bundle. Get a quote today at Progressive.com. 17-12. We're heading into the final 15 minutes of the fourth quarter, the final 15 minutes of the 2025 season. The Browns are up by 5, and they have the football. They have it first down on their own 31-yard line. Dylan Sampson right in front of us is the back. Shador.
Okay, how about now?
Whiteheart now motions into the backfield. Play fake to Sampson. Shador up in the pocket. He's going to run. He's across the 35. He's going to fall forward. He's going to dive across the 40, and he's going to be right at the marker. Do they give him the first down? I don't know that they are.
Looks like they're going to mark it just about a half a yard short there. For Shador Sanders needs to get to the 41. They put it about the 40.
Sound check.
I also feel like with officials these days, and we saw it with Aaron Rodgers last week, it's like, hey, if you're going to dive right at the line, we're just going to decide to not give it to you.
Maybe if you dive forward, you give it to him.
4th and inches now, or rather 2nd and inches. I beg your pardon. Right across the 40-yard line.
All right, bet.
Center, Dylan Sampson the back. Shador's yelling, can. Play clock's at 5. Shador the snap, pitch left to Sampson. Running left, looking for the hole. Sampson right to the line of scrimmage and then pushes forward for the first down. Good job, Dylan Sampson getting that yard. Gerard.
Guys, Browns running back coach Deuce Staley is fired up. He is yelling. He is screaming. He is employing to this offense. Let's go. Let's keep this thing moving. And I was told by a little birdie that he had some very choice words to say in the locker room at halftime.
All right. Well, this team, Gerard, who's brought to you by Cross Country Mortgage, official mortgage partner of the Cleveland Browns.
Man, I think he threw the ball to Jerry Jeudy like,
clock-eating drive so far.
Yep, 5 times this game. Five times, 1 reception. Yeah.
Got him a field goal.
Man, he's trying to force it to Jerry Jeudy too. And
with time hit as he throws and he fires incomplete. Wanted Jeudy at the 35 of the Bengals. There were 3 Cincinnati DBs in the neighborhood.
I think if he had a clean pocket, he had an opportunity. They bring kind of a delayed blitz at the end there. Demetrius Knight gets to him, and if he doesn't hit him, Jerry Jeudy had created separation on that deep drag, and the Browns have a player down.
Looks like Luke.
And
Whippler.
It looks like Luke Whippler, the Browns center. Zach Zinter immediately comes up and is going to start taking some snaps. He could come in at center.
All right. Luke Whippler is walking to the sideline, and we're going to take a break. University Hospitals Cleveland Browns Radio Network.
I'm
man
for the Cleveland Browns. I'm also a husband and dad of 2 kids. For me, it's important to take care of my health so I can be there for
you know you down bad when you got to force the ball to Jerry Jeudy.
Cancer Center. They make it easier to catch cancer early when it's most treated.
Man, he need Fanning so bad. He need Fanning in the game real bad. When like Jerry Jeudy become like your only option, you don't have a chance, man. Jerry Jeudy haven't been able to carry no team. Like he's just not that dude.
Based on America Honda Motors new car sales in 2024. Great Lakes Honda has a wide selection.
Jerry Jeudy is just not that dude, man.
If that puts you and your needs first. Happy Honda
and that's crazy.
So head to Great Lakes Honda in Akron or Great Lakes Honda West in Elyria. Tell them Tony Grossi sent you.
Hey, Browns fans. When it comes to your health and well-being, Medical Mutual is your hometown health insurer. That's why we offer Ohioans high-quality health insurance plans with access to the hospitals and doctors you know and trust. Plus dental, vision,
and it's sad because when Jerry Jeudy's supposed to be the number 1 receiver, so almost on all the plays, he's the first read. there is no way you're going to have a good offense. And I don't care who's at quarterback. If Jerry Jeudy is like your main receiver.
The refreshing ginger taste reminding him that comfort is
It's like, man, he ain't going to try to make a big play. He not going to try to fight for the ball. He not going to go get it. He the type of receiver, it got to land in his lap. And even if it land right in his lap, it's a chance he's not going to catch the ball.
92.3 The Fan. 92.3 The Fan.
Oh, yeah. They going to try to blame 12 for every problem on his offense. Problems that they was having 10 years ago.
Only a guard at both Michigan and in his limited duty on the field as an old lineman here is playing center for the Browns, who are up 17-12. 2nd and 10 on their own 42-yard line. Dylan Sampson is the back. Shador, short drop throw, right, caught by Corley. Screen. Corley turns it upfield, and Corley gets out near midfield. He's going to be tackled about 2 yards shy, about a yard shy of that first down, right at the 50.
I feel like he always gets a little more than you would expect out there. Got a nice block from Cedric Tillman, a nice block from Blake Whiteheart as well. But Malachi Corley, you see him in locker room.
Yeah, I feel bad for him, especially when you got a man.
Impressive for the Cleveland Browns.
3rd and about 1.5.
I've never seen nothing like it before.
Browns right at midfield. Shador shotgun, pistol. Raheem Sanders behind him. Has the snap from Zinner. And he's going to keep it. Shador breaks through a tackle and falls forward for the first down. He pulled it from the belly of the back and went over right guard and got to the Cincinnati 46.
Let's go.
There, so he's
first down.
The defensive end who crashes down, number 99, Miles Murphy. That leaves it open out the backside there. He keeps it, and he does just enough to get through the arm tackle of the corner for the first down. And the Browns are moving. 2 first downs in the whole first half. They already have 7 here in the second half in just over a quarter.
3rd play at center for Zach Zinters from the 46 of the Bengals. Browns have 2 to the left, Bond and Tillman. Corley is the back. Give it to Corley, flip it to Bond. It's a reverse. He turns it upfield. Bond weaving through traffic. Tackled by the defensive tackle Hill at the 42 of the Bengals. Luke Whippler is on a cart behind the Browns bench, and the former Buckeye, the Browns starting center this last month. Not to the Browns locker room, but to the Cincinnati tunnel.
I gotta think he's going over there doing some type of an X-ray, taking a look at that leg.
Wish the best to Luke Whippler. 2nd and 6 here for the Browns. 11:30 remaining in the game. Sal Cannella motions into the backfield. Give to Sampson. Jumps through the hole. And nowhere to go. Back to the line of scrimmage. No gain. B.J. Hill with the stop. So the Browns are eating clock here. That first drive, couldn't find my note earlier, went 56 yards, ended in that field goal. The Browns stalled and got a penalty, a delay of game in the red zone, and settled for 3. This drive eating clock as well. They're going to snap this inside of 11 minutes remaining in the game. They're 3 for 9 on 3rd down. Larvidan, Bond, Judy to the left. Whiteheart alone to the right. 11th play of the drive.
Man, he be blocking, he be running.
5 from the Cincinnati 41. Shotgun snap, pressure on. Shador hit as he throws, and it falls incomplete. Somebody picked that up, didn't hear a whistle. Was his arm moving forward? Clearly it was. Shamar Stewart drilled Shador. He might have gotten through the line untouched. 4th down.
That looked like they were
untouched.
There for
right through the line, untouched, bro. This is crazy.
Do enough to block because you got a free runner right there, Shamar Stewart, who's been kind of flying around. Disappointing rookie season. Just 1 sack, 2 quarterback hits for him as the 17th overall pick. But we've called his name a few times in this game today.
Shador's arm was moving forward clearly. Looked like they high-fived Stewart and Sanders, and that ball popped out incomplete. Bojorquez now on to punt. He gets it away from the 48 of the Browns. High up into the air. Good job. Williams fields. Fair catch at the 8. So
man, when you can run clean through a professional offensive line untouched, back to back to back to back to back. Yeah, bro, this shit is set up. Like, I ain't never seen nothing like it before. It's a setup, bro.
Plus package, Escort luxury seating, all-inclusive food and drink, club access, parking, team shop credit, and a pregame field pass to watch warm-ups on the sideline. Head to vividseats.com/Browns today and use code BrownsDaily for 10% off, up to $100 savings. Vivid Seats. This is how Browns fans experience it live.
Looking for a place to watch every Browns away game this season? MGM Northfield Park is the
Hey, look, if you new to the channel, man, smash that like, hit that sub. After the game, I'm gonna be dropping some content, game highlights every Sunday, and I'll be dropping videos all through the week. So, you know, if you're a Shedeur fan and you trying to keep up on the Browns BS, man, like, smash that sub, hit that like, and I got you.
Cleveland Browns fans know the power of teamwork, and so does Goodwill. When you donate and shop at Goodwill, you change lives right here in our community by fueling our 30 mission programs: job training, career support, family strengthening, and rape crisis. Together with the Browns, we're turning your donations into opportunities. Goodwill and the Cleveland Browns, a winning team on and off the field. To find your nearest Goodwill, visit goodwillgoodskills.org.
Get ready, Cleveland. The Monster Energy SMX World Championship is racing into town for the first time ever. Here we go! For the world's elite dirt bike racers, winning takes more than just skill. It takes guts, precision, and all-out passion. In a sport where every second counts, don't miss your chance to experience it live. What's it gonna be? Get your tickets to Monster Energy AMA Supercross today. Coming to Huntington Bank Field April 18th.
This is Browns beat reporter Daryl Ryder. Get the latest from Berea from me right here on 92.3 The Fan and 92.3thefan.com.
Junior Browns backers, the Cleveland Browns official kids club, presented by University Hospitals Rainbow Babies and Children's, and in association with Cardinal Credit Union, is back again, season 2. Visit jrbrownsbackers.com and join today. Worst field position to start a drive today for the Bengals, their own 9-yard line. Browns up 17-12. Burrow's going to go shotgun here with Chase Brown in the backfield. Myles Garrett playing right end here, still sitting on 22. Burrow waiting for the snap, has it. Burrow back to throw, gets it out left, caught by Brown. Sam Webb rallies to the football. Ronnie Hickman as well. Tackle at the 10, gain of a yard.
And for Ronnie Hickman now, over 100 tackles this season.
Good
nice little milestone for him. Yes, very good for Ronnie Hickman.
Myles Garrett's got 130.
Oh, the whole thing is set up. The whole thing is a setup for failure, man. Like,
nonetheless, you don't have to reveal. You don't have to tell them how the sausage is made.
Anytime you have intentions on playing a quarterback, you don't. His first practice with the ones won't come in game. Like, anytime you're trying to set up your quarterback, you know, for success, anytime, you know, you're trying to set up your quarterback to win, you try and put that person in a position where when it's their time to get in the game, they are prepared. And, yeah, they by and no way of the word really cared if Shedeur was prepared or not. Like, dude, first game, his first practice with the team came in game, bro. I've never seen nothing like that.
It's caught by Chase Brown on the check down. He lowers
like,
his shoulder and spins away from a Jerome Baker tackle and gets about 5 yards out to the 20.
This whole coaching staff had no.
You know what? I know.
Honestly, now I don't think they planned on playing him at all this season. But I also don't think that they expected Dylan Gabriel to be so bad either. But yeah.
Soggy spaghetti. I'll shut up now. Second and 4 for Burrow and the Bengals from the 26. Out of the gun, give it to Brown. Running right, and he's got a first down. Tyson Campbell.
Eric, dog, I'm not the only one streaming this, man. Like, go find another stream.
And this season.
Bro, everybody ain't trying to make a career out of this shit, bro. Like, I got a great career. You go find somebody that's calling the game.
They're still not really
I'll do this shit if 5 people were sitting in here, bro.
Hey, really not going back to it.
You go find somebody that call the game the way you like it. That's the amazing thing about YouTube. You can find what you like.
Snap it. Burrow gets it out quickly, firing right, and it's caught by
everybody ain't trying to make a job out of this shit. I got a great career.
7 on first down.
I will say, I'd be curious to look kind of
you have a good.
This does feel like a quicker time to throw game from Joe Burrow than we're used to seeing.
This is just a quick game in general.
Well, let's not jinx it here.
No, well. Come on,
believe in it.
Hey, man. I love you. I want to keep working with you. More football. I'll jinx it.
Let's go.
Oh, I've been watching Prime for a long time. I've been watching Prime for a real long time.
Don't push it too far. 2nd and 3. Burrow gun.
No, I'm just saying though, bro. Like, I just keep it real. Like, come on now, just YouTube, dog. You go find what you like. And stop crying in the comments.
Creative with Miles, trying to loop him around, trying to get him in different matchups to get him to Joe Burrow. And Burrow, and to the Bengals' credit, you know, they do have some guys going vertically down the field, but they always have a check down that he is aware of, and he is able to get the ball out and to that check down quickly and consistently here today. But here we are, 6 minutes and counting here for Myles Garrett to get this record.
He's got Ronnie Hickman lined up behind him. Miles in a
I'm from Atlanta, man. I'm a big prime time fan.
34-yard line. They're going to run, and they're going to run effectively with Chase Brown over the left side, Hickman and Bush on the tackle, but it's gained to 7 on first down. And the Bengals are now in Browns territory at the 49.
It almost feels like the Bengals would be happy if this is the final drive of the game.
This feels like a 4-minute offense.
Yeah, they are taking their time. They are being
no, man, I just be chilling, bro. Come in here like it's about 50 folks streaming the game, man. I swear to God, bro, I'd do this if it was one person sitting in here. I'll talk to you like it was a million folks in here. I don't give a damn. I don't plan on quitting my job no time soon.
On T. Higgins.
Yeah, great coverage there, and I think Joe Burrow, if he was going to throw that one again, would put a little more air under that, get that up higher where Higgins could go over him, but Ross was right with him.
Yeah, I ain't no commentator
did a good job
at all.
The ball, getting his right hand in there and knocking that one away.
I just kind of chill, kick it with y'all, man.
That's an advantage for the Bengals. Great job right there by Ross to get the PBU.
And it's now 3rd down. 3rd and 3. Bengals 3 of 8 on 3rd down.
Motherfucker trying to get an ESPN contract.
Off the field, you got Isaiah McGuire and Alex Wright. Aiden Huntington and Mason Graham on 3rd down.
I appreciate you. I do. I really do. I appreciate
it. He gets it away. Miles was on the field. He was just kind of hiding. Miles came with the blitz. He looped around, but Burrow got it away, and that's going to be enough for the first down.
I appreciate you. I do. I appreciate all the support, man. When you rocking with me, you rock with me, man. Like, come on.
Oh, that one had a look to it. That had a look to it.
10th play of the drive coming up. Bengals have eaten nearly 5 minutes off the clock. 5:20 remaining in this game. Browns up 5. Bengals have it first out of the Browns. 45-yard line. Burrow shotgun. Burrow to throw. Here comes Miles. He got him! He got him! There it is! Myles Garrett. Sack number 23.
He broke it. He broke it. He broke it. He broke it.
Mobs their man at the Cincinnati.
He got it. He got it. He got it. Let's go.
And listen to this crowd. They know
I appreciate
greatness. They know they have seen history. I couldn't be happier for Myles Garrett.
Let's go.
You knew that pressure had to be mounting right there. Finally got a one-on-one. Got right around the corner, and Burrow saw him, and down.
Myles got it, man. Oh, I'm so happy for him, man.
The record and the team going nuts over there on the sideline. We're all a part of history, Andrew. Great job right there. Great moment. Congratulations, Myles Garrett, the sack king.
Myles got to get MVP this season, man.
Single season record. Now,
he got to get MVP. Myles got to get MVP.
Ryan and the Browns swarm to the football. Baker and Jenkins. It was Chase Brown, beg your pardon, on that. Myles Garrett turned 30 on Monday. A belated happy birthday to a man who will soon be a two-time NFL Defensive Player of the Year winner. Myles Garrett, 23 sacks on the season.
This crowd chanting, Myles Garrett.
As well they should.
That's awesome.
3rd and 15 for Burrow. From the 49 of the Bengals, rolling to the right. Burrow now up to the left. Burrow directing traffic, running away. Miles almost got him again. And now Burrow hit as he throws, and on the run, fires incomplete deep downfield. He wanted Jamar Chase at the 20, and it's 4th down. Miles almost got 24.
4th down.
Burrow was running around in circles back there.
You know, this is a good crowd. It's a better turnout than we thought. And it felt like, honestly, based on those reactions, they were here to see that. A lot of these people, whether it's Bengals fans were standing up and clapping, whether it was the Browns fans, to see Myles Garrett, to see history, incredible. And almost got another one right there, Andrew. I thought he was going to get him again.
The unofficial sack record, as a project has been done going back before sacks were instituted in 82, is 23 by a rookie Al Baker, the future Brown.
Let's go.
Al Baker's with the Lions.
Let's go, 12.
23. Miles now has 23. Larvadan, fair catch at the 9. Browns getting the ball back with the lead when we get back on the University Hospitals Cleveland Browns Radio Network.
Toyotathon is on, and it's the perfect time to wrap up the year with a new Toyota, like the best-selling Toyota Camry. Now through January 5th, get 4.75 APR financing on
that boy Miles, man.
Or lease a new 26 Camry LE.
You just hate them boys that got a losing record, but man, he showed out. And it just goes to show you, you know, what happens when you invest on, you know, the defense. Now just invest on the offense, man. I'm telling you, if the Browns did this correctly, the Browns could legit be in the playoffs by next year. At least make it to the playoffs. If the Browns do what they gotta do, bro, like, man, especially after you have a Super Bowl caliber defense on such a garbage organization, bro, like, it don't make no sense. Man, them boys got a Super Bowl caliber defense out there. With a most trash offense. With a garbage offense, man. Somebody make this make sense to me. Like, God. I've always heard, like, out of all the years I played football, you know what the coach used to always say? Defense win championships. Defense win games. The Cleveland Browns proved that absolutely wrong. I've been lied to my whole life because I swear, man, I played ball for 14 years of my life, and it was always defense win championships. The Cleveland Browns just debunked that shit. Like, they debunked that. Like, oh my God.
On sale now at Ticketmaster.com.
Hear from Kevin Stefanski immediately after the game. The official Cleveland Browns postgame show. 92.3 The Fan.
The Browns have the ball, the Browns have the lead, and Myles Garrett has the record. Browns on top of the Bengals, 17-12, with 3:49 remaining in this game. Myles Garrett is your big dog of the day. Take a bow, my friend. Sleep big, live big, choose the mattress made for more. Browns take over on the 9-yard line. Their own 9, with Dylan Sampson to the backfield. Shador changing the play. Play clock's at 3. Sampson back at the 1. Shador the snap and give to Dylan Sampson running through the line. A little bit of a hole out to the 12-yard line. Gain of 3. Miles, after he went to the sideline, was hoisted up on the shoulders of his teammates. What a cool scene here.
Bad offense.
Even the fans at Paycor. And a lot of Browns fans,
I don't give a damn how good your defense is. If you can't score, you ain't making nothing shake.
Myles Garrett after he broke the record.
Yeah, that was awesome. Awesome moment. Honored to be a part of it, to witness that history. Myles doing it under almost impossible circumstances. on a team that didn't have a lot of fourth-quarter leads but took advantage of this one here today.
2nd and 7 from the 12. Shador play fake to Dylan Sampson. Pressured and out of a sack, and then now brought down. He got away initially from T.J. Slayton, but the 340-pounder couldn't do it, but Demetrius Knight, the rookie linebacker, could. And Shador is sacked all the way back to the 4. And Cincinnati, there's still a game to be decided here.
At 3:01.
Is going to take a timeout with 3:01 on the
Give
clock.
dude a huge contract and the rest of the team eating garbage. Yeah. That's like coming to watch the water boy do his job, and our water boy doesn't effing matter. Nothing, bro. Absolutely nothing, man.
With not a lot of offense. Browns have a field goal, and that's it. So Cincinnati is trying to get us.
And that's why the Knicks never won a ship in the last 50 years. Facts.
Luke Whippler is out. Browns have ruled him out with a knee injury. He was carted to the locker room on the last possession. So Zach Sinter is in there.
But man, them folks gonna get 12 hurt out there, man. They're gonna get them hurt.
Empty here in the end zone. Can't take a safety.
Empty in the end zone as Travion Williams goes left. It's a 3-by-2 here. Shador 1 yard deep in the end zone. Gets the shotgun snap from Zach Sinter. Back to throw. Rushing to the right. Shador's going to run. Shador is going to move back inside. Break the tackle near the 12. He's going to get out across the 15. The Browns trying to carry him. He needs to get to the 19. He's going to be about 1.5 yards shy. Tackled at the 17.
Timeout. Cincinnati. Their second of the half. Be a 30-second timeout. 2:50 on the clock, please.
Anytime the Browns go for 2, Dude Wipes will be making a donation to the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation.
Man, it's sad to watch this shit, man. But you know, it's
for each successful attempt. More info, dudewipes.com/Browns. Dude Wipes, we love your Browns.
all you got to do is go back and watch the Browns last season. I actually did that. I watched a lot of their last season games. And they didn't fix nothing on offense, man. Dude picked up 4 quarterbacks. They had 4 quarterbacks. Think about it, right? They got 4 quarterbacks. They at least could have got a receiver. Whoever over this offense don't know what they're doing. How you have start the season off with 4 quarterbacks and no wide receivers.
A high spiraling kick. Williams underneath it, fields at the 36. Williams, good coverage here by the Browns. They get him at the 40. Donovan McMillan, the tackle, a 4-yard return. Time out of the field. Browns have a lead, 2:41 to go on the University Hospitals Cleveland Browns Radio Network.
Need to tackle your next big project? Choose OhioCat for unbeatable construction equipment. From bulldozers to excavators, OhioCat delivers power, precision, and performance with the quality you expect. And with their one-stop...
I can't wait till my days of watching the Browns is over with.
Whether it's a quick job or a major build, if you need it, OhioCat rents it. Visit OhioCat.com to explore equipment options and make your next project a success.
The lawn man. The people who keep the grass cut.
I'm Andrew Berry,
General Manager for them folks did more to help Cleveland than the coaching staff did.
Your child's health in someone else's hands. For my family, that trust goes to the team at University
Man,
Hospital.
I watched the amount of times
They're the experts we count.
he was just hit, and it's unreal. Like, man, you don't last long in the NFL getting hit every play. Like,
you can feel confident your kids are getting the very
I don't care who you are.
And for years to come.
For 90 years.
Man, look what happened to Jalen Hurts, bro. Like, dude threw like 3 picks one game. Man, they was eating him up. Like, and shit, he won the Super Bowl last year. You can't do nothing when you're getting slapped every play, bro.
Help you build your craft. Full-time and part-time opportunities exist right now. Join a team.
But it go back into like I was like, man, telling everybody, right? What you want to see out of your rookie quarterback, and this is what everybody was trying to see in Dylan Gabriel as well. You want to see flashes. You want to see little flashes that first year that this person can play quarterback at the NFL level. You want to see little moments, and that's something we just did not see when Dylan Gabriel was quarterback, right? He averaged 4.1 yards a throw. Like, and I know people gonna say, well, Shadur got more interceptions. Yes, he does. But I want you to go back and watch them games. Dylan Gabriel had like 9 dropped interceptions within them 6 games. I don't know why they couldn't not catch his picks. Could be because he just do not throw a good ball, but dude had like 9 dropped interceptions. You know, but when you put Shadur in it for the first time, we got big plays, man. We saw flashes of an NFL caliber quarterback.
Runs through Diabate and gets about 8 yards out to the 47 of the Bengals. Clock now under 2:30.
Like, man.
Yeah, so Sample does the chip, and that creates space. So as soon as he passes Miles out,
anytime you compare Shadur Sanders to another quarterback and you leave out context, bro, that shit is criminal. That shit is completely criminal because only one of them quarterbacks had a whole offseason to practice with the ones to get ready for the season. Only one of them quarterbacks, you know, was catered to be the franchise quarterback. The other quarterback was put over there in the practice squad. The other quarterback was put on the back burner.
Cincinnati one timeout. Browns have all 3.
Like, I don't know. Like, the defense just could not catch his interceptions, I swear. But the shit is hilarious.
Got to get to the 49 of the Bengals. They're 4 of 10. Cincinnati is on 3rd down. Burrow to throw. Burrow throwing right. Ball up into the air, and it's caught on the far sideline. First down. That's going to be Jamar Chase at the 42.
Hey, man, bro, this shit about done. It's 2 minutes left.
The football, Browns territory, the 2-minute warning. Browns by 5 on the University Hospitals Cleveland Browns radio network.
And the Bengals got the ball. And I really don't care what happens when the Bengals got the ball. Unless they score. Unless they score. No, you can go watch another video, Brent. You can go to another screen, Brent.
Start now at ccm.com. Equal housing opportunity. All loans subject to underwriting approval. Cross Country Mortgage LLC.
You think I'm going to stop talking for you? You better go tell your mama to shut the fuck up. Bro, you talking to the wrong one, buddy.
For Plan B.
You ain't talking to your parents, man. You are not talking to your parents, buddy.
Red, irritated skin on top of your cold and flu symptoms. So, this cold and flu season, grab Kleenex lotion tissues. Available at Discount Drug Mart, the official drugstore of the Cleveland Browns.
It's about 50 channels on here, man.
Here we find the Homo sapiens conversatus in his natural habitat. He appears to be enjoying.
Head over and find one you like. Find one you like, bro.
Daddy's recliner.
Honestly, you are doing me no favors.
Reminding him that comfort is in our nature. Oh, he's reaching for something. He's almost got it. Yes, the remote. Time for some much-deserved movie.
You are doing me no favors at all.
Try. Sip into your comfort zone.
Medical Mutual knows small businesses are a big deal. That's why they partner with the Council of Smaller Enterprises, better known as COSI, to offer health benefit options for companies with 1 to 50 employees.
Hey, the Bears have been, hey man, speaking of the Bears, how is they doing?
But on a small group budget.
1 second.
5,900 small businesses that offer the COSI benefit plan to their employees. Talk to your broker or visit COSIbenefitplan.com.
Boy, I know my Birds winning.
Medical Mutual.
I know my Birds winning.
Of the Cleveland Browns.
When breaking Browns news happens, it happens here first. This is the radio home of the Cleveland Browns.
San Fran just, boy, I mean, like, all the greats just having a terrible season this season, bro. That's absolutely crazy. Oh, the damn, okay. The Bears don't start till 4:25.
Last time the Bengals had a come-from-behind victory like this in the fourth quarter was
Shut up, Kyle.
Joe Flacco was the quarterback on that Thursday night. Burrow's the quarterback here from the Browns.
Shut up, Kyle.
Is the back. Cincinnati one timeout. Burrow waiting for it. Brown showing the blitz. They only bring 4. Burrow to throw. Burrow chased by Garrett, and he throws it right at the feet of his back, Samaje Perine. Garrett and Graham were in the neighborhood, and Joe Burrow just said, "The heck with this."
Yeah, that was a hold. Orlando
Give it
Brown
down with Joe Burrow doing.
Tackles Myles Garrett from the back there. That should have been a
I don't care as long as the Browns defense don't give up another touchdown. We headed in the right direction.
Because that was a
Give a damn what Burrow got going on. I'm here for Shadur Sanders, man. I really stopped paying attention until he get the ball again, if I'm being real.
2nd and 10. Burrow back to throw again. Gets it out quickly to the right. Caught by Tiggins. He's working on.
Oh, man. You better go find somebody to speak your language. That's like me going to a Chinese YouTube channel and get mad about the language. Well, go find somebody you can understand. Hell you talking about?
Now, what Gerard's point was earlier as we get in the red zone here, I think if you keep going one-on-one on that side, they are going to keep going there. And you got to try to give some help. And the Browns looking too deep safety here, which is a good look over this.
Gain of 17. Bengals at the 26 now. Jenkins up at the line. Burrow
I appreciate the support, though.
Throwing over the middle. Caught by Chase. Jamar Chase inside the 10. Lowers the shoulder. And Chase is going to get inside the 5 to the 4. Bengals are cooking.
Yeah, Joe Burrow, that's Joe Burrow being elite right there. That's a great throw into a very
damn Joe Burrow.
Absolutely leads Jamar Chase, who comes right down the line. Quarterback friendly on that inward breaking route, right? He doesn't round it. He brings it down. Good throw. And now they are.
I even telling my haters to go.
Browns will call their first timeout. That is a gain of 22. Gerard.
Man, these folks be acting like it's not YouTube, bro. This is YouTube. This shit is YouTube. Just keep scrolling. I'm only here for. I swear to God, I'm only here for Shadur.
These cornerbacks versus what the Bengals are bringing to the table with Chase and Higgins.
Gerard's got a front row seat.
I tuned the fuck out when he ain't got the ball.
Spotted at the 4. Gerard brought you by Cross Country Mortgage, official mortgage partner of the Cleveland Browns. Burrow 4-6 on this drive for 58 yards. Tyson Campbell and Denzel Ward out of this game.
I appreciate the support, though.
Burrow is benefiting. Chase Brown is the back. Bengals new set of downs. 1st and goal. 1:34 to go from the 4. Shotgun. Burrow.
Come on, boy. Big John. Boy, come on.
Left corner. Touchdown. Jamar Chase.
Damn, they just scored.
And the Bengals have the lead. 18,
oh, my goodness.
17 with 1:29 to go.
They're going to go for 2 here, try to go up 3, which makes all the sense in the world. Being up 1
okay, it's time to shut up now. Boy.
Webb is down on a knee.
Webb on a knee. They're just
come on, man.
Just a nice route.
Goddamn Brady mode. Brady mode.
The outside there.
My boy got to get it. Hey.
Do him more throughout this game, especially with the injuries at corner for the Cleveland Browns. Well,
man, boy, it's a minute and 29 left.
Chase, touchdown. Now, this is a good opportunity, though. We haven't seen Shadur.
They got to stop this 2-point conversion.
Like this, right? To drive the field, get a field goal opportunity for Andre Schmidt, maybe get you, if they get the 2 here, you could get an opportunity for that overtime football you were looking for. But this is going to be a good test for Shadur Sanders, either down 1 or down 3 here late in the 4th quarter. The Browns have 2 times left, so they'll have plenty of time.
Oh, bro, they got to stop this 2-point conversion, man. Come on, bro.
Extra points, albeit. But we know
we cannot let them get this 2-point.
A fun one because that first half from Shadur was not good. And this is an opportunity to make that kind of a lasting impression. Says, yes, I can be that guy.
A closing argument, if you will. 7-play drive, 61 yards for the Bengals.
This is terrible, man. This is terrible.
1:29 to go.
Oh, this is terrible.
Avery is in at corner, who played well in the slot last week.
Wearing number 28. Perine's in the backfield. Sample motions as well. Burrow shotgun. They're going for 2. Burrow back to throw over the middle. Knockdown by Grant Delpit. One-handed swat in front of Mike Gesicki.
Let's go.
Try fails.
All we need is a field goal. All we need is a field goal.
Burrow, and it was there for behind Gesicki.
Hey, man, these wide receivers got to step up. These wide receivers are going to have to step up.
Get into field goal range. A chance for Andre Schmidt, the guy who's missed kicks.
The secondary is 2 special team players. Both the corners hurt. Yeah.
That beats the Bengals in week 8, and that would be the perfect kind of story to the way his
the 2 cornerbacks, man, they're players from special teams.
The Browns are going to have to throw it. They're going to
it's
have to
crazy.
protect, and they're going to have to do it with a new center, Zach Zinter, in there for this final drive.
Zach Zinter's been okay since he came in.
We haven't said his name, so
nope.
Yep.
Had a couple of shotgun snaps back there, and they're going to have to work in the gun clearly here if they're going to march down the field. McPherson to kick off.
Come on, man.
Bengal Williams and Corley, the 2 return men for the Browns.
Got to try to avoid those negative plays on the early downs. 5 sacks for the Bengals here today.
Here's the kickoff return by Williams, the 10, the 15 behind Corley to the 20, to the 25. And the rugby scrum with Cam Thomas leading the charge out to the 34-yard line. Here's your moment for Shedeur Sanders to march the Browns down the field and make a closing argument in the 2025 season. The Browns have 2 timeouts with which to work.
This could also be potentially.
Yeah, that O-line, bro. The O-line, the only thing that worried me. And the wide receivers, while I'm lying, and the receivers. Dude dropped the touchdown pass earlier.
On their own 29-yard line shotgun, Dylan Sampson is the back. Blake Whitehart, the tight end, standing up to the right. Bond motions out to the boundary. Shedeur the snap. Shedeur to throw. Pocket collapsing, checks it down and throws low and incomplete for Sampson. 1:19 on the clock.
That's all right there. You got both tackles kind of pushed back into him. Was looking down the field, didn't like what he saw. Ends up checking it down, throwing it in the ground. 2nd and 10. 4 down territory here. You've got your 2 timeouts left, so you can use the field anyway, but the clock still is a factor. I'd rather have an incompletion than 2 yards in 20 seconds. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Sampson's going to stay in there. The youngest player in the NFL is to Shedeur's right. Browns at the 29. Judy motion on the left. Shedeur to throw. Shedeur up in the pocket, and he's going to get brought down right at the line of scrimmage. He's brought down by Cam Sample, and the clock is winding under 1.
That offensive line can't hold up.
Cam Sample, a couple of sacks today, making his season.
Larvidan and Tillman to the right. Sorry, Bond to the left. Judy now motions over to the right. It's a 3-by-1 to the wide side. Shotgun 3rd down. Sanders has the ball. Shedeur moving up in the pocket, throwing left. It's a high pass, but it's brought down. It's caught by Isaiah Bond, and he's out of bounds. That's good enough for a 1st down at the 42.
First down. First down.
Right there by Isaiah.
All he needed some time.
Down, tried to poke that ball out of there, held on to it. Now, Ivy's a guy who hasn't played a ton for them this year. And just like they targeted our backup corners, that's who I would be going at if I'm the Cleveland Browns, working that left side of the field from Shedeur Sanders' perspective on DJ Ivy.
Gain of 13. Browns are now out to the 42, their own 42. Sampson wing left, Shedeur empty. Shotgun, here it is. Looking, gunning over the middle. Little gas on it, incomplete for Tillman at the Bengal 48.
He's talking to Cedric Tillman after that one. It's like he wanted him to sit down and I guess it kind of veer back to the left there. It looked a little bit like an errant throw, but it looked like afterwards that's what he was saying to Tillman. Now, Tillman didn't really have room to go back to the left. There was a Bengals defender right there.
Andre Schmidt, career long is 55. That was to beat Green Bay back in September at home. You got to get to the Cincinnati 37 for that. Right now they're on their own 42. 45 ticks left. 2nd down. Shotgun. Sampson to Shedeur's left. Shedeur has the snap from Zinter. Shedeur throws it left. It's caught by Sampson in the flat. Running upfield. Good speed. And he's out of bounds close to the marker. He's near midfield. They're going to spot it just across the 50 at about 1.5 yards shy of a 1st down. So it's 3rd and 1.5 yards, 39 ticks left.
Yeah, you can run it here, use a timeout, get the 1st down to make sure you get the 1st down. To your point now, you only need about 12 yards.
Yeah.
To get him the opportunity to win this game.
Tillman to the left. Whitehart on that side as well. Bond and Judy to the right. Browns 3rd and 1, Cincinnati 49, 39 ticks left. Shedeur pumps the leg, has the snap, back to throw, backpedaling. Now, standing tall in the pocket, throwing. Jerry Judy bobbled it, but he's got it. He's got the catch in the 1st down at the Cincinnati 38. Timeout call.
Shador putting mustard on that one. Judy bobbles it, but brings it in. And you said it, the 38, that's where you got to be. Guess what?
Hey, that's just the radio volume, man. I got everything turned up to the max, too.
You need one more yard. Now, the Bengals have a player down there. It's Daxton Hill.
Who was covering Judy.
Yeah, covering Judy. Good job by Judy. Good concentration. We saw him bobble that end around. An absolute laser right there from Shador. Great ball placement. That's what Judy's got to work on. Sometimes he lets the ball get into his shoulder pads.
Yep.
You got to catch that with your hands out in front of your shoulder pads. Think of the great Larry Fitzgerald, who likely is a first-ballot Hall of Famer this year. Always caught it with his hands away from his body. When you let it get into your body, that's where bad things can happen. Now, Shador on the sidelines with Kevin Stefanski has the headset on in direct communication with Browns offensive coordinator Tommy Reese here. You are in field goal range. You cannot afford negative plays right now. You want to keep it going forward. You're in field goal range, though, not in negative plays. The Browns now will have both of their timeouts because the Bengals were charged an injury timeout there.
So he almost dropped that one. He almost dropped it.
Pick up a few yards, try to catch them, with a light box and be able to pick up 5, 6, 7 yards.
Man, dude is not dependable. He's not a true number one receiver.
What a nice drive by Shador Sanders. Good decision on the ball to Sampson. Good decision and throw on the one to Judy.
From here, it's a 56-yard kick. Schmidt missed from 56 indoors in Detroit week 4. Hey, 44! From the Cincinnati 38, Shador. Offset pistol. Sampson is the back. Pumps the leg. Handed off to Sampson through the line, breaks the tackle, has a first down. Dylan Sampson was hit in the line of scrimmage by Geno Stone. He's going to get up to the 36 and a timeout called. First down, Browns.
Cleveland, their second of the half at 24 seconds.
That's a heck of a job just to get anything out of it. That could have ended up being a 3 or a 4-yard loss. And I'm curious to see how the Browns are going to play this. Now, you're definitely comfortably with inside his career long of 55 yards now at the 37, looking at a 54-yarder. You have one more timeout. The one thing you cannot afford to take here is a sack. And so I don't know if you try to move the pocket, give a clearly defined read, and you say either it's boom or you throw it away, or do you run it one more time? But you cannot take a sack here. Shador Sanders, that's got to be the last thing that you note. You cannot take a sack. Throw it away if you need to throw it away. Have somebody on the sideline in the route combination where you know he can just airmail it no matter what.
Bond and Judy to the right, Tillman Whitehart to the left, Sampson the back from the 36.
They're showing all-out blitz here, Andrew.
Everybody at the line. Shador has the snap. Taking a deep shot. Bond underneath it. Can't get it at the goal line.
If he put a little more air under that, that's a touchdown. Isaiah Bond turned on the Jets and ran right by that defender of the Cincinnati Bengals. Went right by number 35, Jalen Davis. If that ball is a little bit closer to the sideline, that's a walk-off touchdown right there, folks. Third down. Again, cannot take a sack. You can run it. You got the timeout to set up the field goal. That you cannot take a sack here.
Browns one timeout. Judy to the left. Sampson to the backfield. Shotgun here. Bunch to the right. From the 36. Give it to Sampson. Running left. Running now. Back to the right. And he's going to get tackled at the 31. Timeout Browns. It's going to be fourth down. And from here, it will be a 49-yard try if Andre Schmidt jogs out onto the field.
And we've seen him go from 48 in this direction. It will be 1 yard longer, and we talked about it. For Andre Schmidt, the journey he has been on, a journey that started against the Cincinnati Bengals and did not go the way he wanted, a guy that many people in the city of Cleveland were saying the Browns need to move on from him. They need a new kicker. And now, to be the perfect bookend, he has an opportunity to beat the Bengals here and walk this one off. It would be incredible from 49. Come on, Andre.
Kick into the river. A 49-yard try with 3 seconds on the clock. Sunahara, Bojorquez, Andre Schmidt. The snap, the hold, the kick to the uprights, and Andre Schmidt hits the kick. There's a flag.
I think it's going to be leverage on the Bengals. It's going to be leverage on the Bengals.
Andre Schmidt's nailed a 49-yard field goal. Is it a game winner?
You knew when you saw the outfit today. There was no doubt in my mind, Andre Schmidt. I think they pushed down the long snapper. That's what it looked like to me. They tried to jump the line there.
Alex Kemp, who won the game? Tell me, please.
The Cleveland Browns have won this football game.
We got it.
Celebrating.
We got it. We got it. Let's go.
Look at Schmidt on their shoulders.
We got it.
Deservedly so. This guy lost his mother this summer. Comes in his first game. The journey he's been on to get to the NFL as a rookie, it was a disaster. And they stuck with him. Kevin Stefanski stuck with him. And he makes it pay. 49 yards down the middle. And the Browns beat the Bengals. Andrew winning 2 in a row to end this season for their head coach, Kevin Stefanski.
Man, I love it. I love this story of redemption. And Kevin Stefanski with a massive smile on the sideline. Myles Garrett running onto the field, fist in the air. Andre Schmidt, after that horrible week 1, when he was the GOAT, has missed only 2 kicks. A 56-yarder in Detroit and a 46-yarder.
Yo, that was a game, man. Hey, that's the ball game. That's the ball game.
He nails
a win. That boy go out with 2 wins under his belt. He go out with 2 W's under his belt. All he need to get us into field goal range. Look, hey. But I never would have expected the Browns to win their last 2 games. If y'all look early on in the season, they predicted for the Browns to lose their last 4. Early on in the season, the Browns was predicted to lose their last 4, regardless who was playing quarterback. Let's go. Let's go. Man, hey. Let's go. Man, look, it's no problem. Listen, I appreciate everybody. I appreciate all the support. If you new to the channel and you rocking with me, smash that sub. I'm gonna be dropping some content. Gotta make some videos of the game, man. So I gotta get this game footage pulled up so I can watch some game film, man. Because but that offensive line was terrible. The Browns was predicted to lose their last 4 and they won their last 2. That right there is a win within itself, man. That's a win within itself. Oh yeah, man. I don't like Cleveland media. I do not like Cleveland media. It's a couple people in Cleveland media I do rock with, but as a whole, man, I do not like Cleveland media, man. Oh, Mary Kate, like what? I can't stand Mary Kate. I can't stand a lot of them folks, man. Yes, so man, my boy got 3 under his belt. And 3, and like I always say, just saying 3, without the context, it is criminal, man. Because he won 3, but when you take a look at everything as a whole, when you take a look at how he even started, everything he's been through, started from draft, knowing damn well he was a first-round draft pick, bro, it's amazing he could pull off 3 wins in the NFL under the circumstances he had to pull it off in, bro. That's how I know for a fact if they would have started this season off keeping their word, if they would have started this season off like actually just keeping their word, and it is nobody asked for Shadur Sanders to get any kind of special treatment. Nobody never wanted special treatment. We just wanted Kevin Stefanski to keep his word. Kevin Stefanski told everybody, right? This is going to be a fair quarterback competition. And that's what we was looking for, a fair quarterback competition, right? For the first time in training camp history, people was keeping an eye on stats, bro. I've never saw a situation where people was watching stats during training camp. But Kevin Stefanski brought that energy because Kevin Stefanski said it's going to be a fair competition, right? And whoever reigns supreme is going to play. The best player is going to play. So how in the
The
hell
time is
do you
4
have
o'clock p.m.
a rookie quarterback? He come in, right? He worked his ass off. He outworked everybody during training camp. He lead training camp in all areas. Completions, touchdowns, and you still put him on the 4th string on the depth chart. Kevin Stefanski just straight up lied to him. You got to understand what that potentially did to Shedeur, because he is a human. At the end of the day, he is human. People don't like being lied to like that. And for him to actually get out there in training camp and prove himself, and you still bury him on the depth chart, bro. Anytime you put a quarterback at 4th string, that means you don't plan on playing that quarterback. There is no 4th string quarterback that ever gets to play a NFL football game. So when they put him on the 4th string, I knew they wasn't preparing this kid to play no NFL games. Just so happened, Dylan Gabriel, he gets out there. He can't even complete a screen pass. There was one game, Kevin Stefanski gave this man 52 passing attempts. First of all, do you understand how insane it is for a coach to give a rookie quarterback 50 plus passing attempts? And Dylan Gabriel still couldn't get a touchdown. He still couldn't make something shake. So at that point, Andrew Berry got pissed off. Andrew Berry was like, hold on now. Hold on. Because that's not normal. What Kevin Stefanski did wasn't normal. But Kevin Stefanski was still pushing back. He didn't want to play Shedeur. So when Dylan Gabriel ends up getting hurt, you now got a rookie quarterback that's coming into his first NFL game without one practice with the 1st string offense. His first throw to Jerry Jeudy was live in a football game. And if you haven't been keeping up with sports, you won't know that that's not normal, man. In no circumstance, that is not normal. So you now have your quarterback getting his first practice rep live in game, and now he's got to build chemistry with the football team. If you play any team sport, you clearly know how important team chemistry is, man. Team chemistry is just as important as play calling. Because what team chemistry does, it allows you to know what your receivers tend to do in certain situations. It allows you to get a feel for your wide receivers, because you got to know their speed. You got to know what kind of passes to throw them. You got to know how they play the game. And when you're playing your first game with receivers who you've never played with, you know nothing about them. For prime example, Jerry Jeudy doesn't like catching the ball with his hands. Jerry Jeudy catches the ball with his shoulder pass. So you got to watch how you throw Jerry Jeudy the football. That's what team chemistry allows you to know. So when you take a quarterback that knows nothing about the player and throw him out there, you're setting him up for failure. Everything about this season was to set Shedeur Sanders up for failure. And it started during that last preseason game, when Coach Kevin Stefanski saw how good Shadur Sanders did when he played with second string offense, he knew when Shadur played again, I'm going to put him out there with the third stringers. I'm going to put him out there with the fourth stringers. And that's what happened. He put Shadur out there during preseason with players that never played an NFL football game. Everybody who Shadur Sanders played with on that last preseason game now, they are either no longer in the NFL or they're on the practice squad. But he had to put Shadur in that situation because it made Shadur look bad and it made Kevin Stefanski look right when it came to Dylan Gabriel. And all this whole thing has been about Kevin Stefanski looking right. And all you got to do is go back and listen to how he tried to push Dylan Gabriel on us. He tried to force Dylan Gabriel on us. I got so many videos on my YouTube channel showing how Kevin Stefanski was lying about Dylan Gabriel's skill set because we clearly saw the opposite when he got in game. So when you put all the context involved around Shadur Sanders for this man to win 3 NFL games when they was predicted to lose the last 4, no matter who the quarterback was, bro, it's like, hey man, hey, it's no way you can see this kid play and say you don't see an NFL quarterback because now you got everybody on that team. You got all the fans wondering now, hey, what will he look like if you dedicate a full offseason to him? What would it look like if you give him the same opportunity that you gave Dylan Gabriel? Well, now, since the Browns won this game, they're not getting either the first round, they're not getting the second round. And this is why I truly believe that Jimmy Haslam plans on keeping Shadur Sanders. This is why I really believe, because now the odds of the Browns picking up a quarterback has dropped. The odds of the Browns even being in a position to drop a quarterback has dropped. I think this knocked them like all the way down. Now, if they would have lost this game, they would have had either the first, second round. But I do know if they won, it would have basically knocked them out. Knocked them out the ballpark of drafting either quarterback. And I also believe that the Browns plan on holding on to Shadur because the last 2 games, Jimmy Haslam was signing other offensive linemen. So he was still trying to get some players in there with the last game on the line because he knew, Shadur can't keep taking these hits, man. Yeah, like this, bro. He beat a playoff caliber teams. He beat the damn Steelers too. He beat teams that have playoff hopes, Super Bowl hopes, without being catered to like, a starting quarterback. And he did all of this on the back end with all odds against him. If you're going to be fair about this, if you're going to be fair about your grade of Shadur, you basically have to take a look at what every other coach looks at when they're looking at a rookie quarterback. They're not looking for a rookie quarterback to come into the NFL and be perfect. What you want to see out of a rookie quarterback is flashes of greatness, right? Oh man, I want to give y'all a heads up. I got a homie. His name is Thomas Brown. Hold on one sec. I got a homie named Thomas Brown. He's a coach in the NFL, right? He is a coach in the NFL. I was hoping the Browns I was hoping the Browns actually, actually hired him because he's been in, job interviews for a head coaching job. Now he coached for the Patriots. But even talking to him online, bro, man, no, hold on. That Titans game, I think Kevin Stefanski wanted to lose that game. And there is nobody that could tell me different. Kevin Stefanski wanted to lose that Titans game. There is no way you got the game on the line and you do a trick play. There is no way you have a quarterback that was balling out like crazy. Balling out like crazy. And you take him out at the end of the game. I truly do not believe Kevin Stefanski went at that game like, I want to win this, bro. He took him out at the end. Dude was balling out of control. So, and that's another thing, right? Like, even to this day, when they ask about Shedeur Sanders, Kevin Stefanski never really goes in detail when he's talking about Shedeur. When they ask him a question about Shedeur, you know what Kevin Stefanski do? He quickly, all our young players. Well, we looking at all our young, man, nobody ask your ass about all our young players. They ask you about Shedeur Sanders. Like, no, like, and if I'm being real, I don't think Kevin Stefanski wants to be there. I don't believe Kevin Stefanski wants to be there and Shedeur is the quarterback. I truly believe that Kevin Stefanski gave up on the Browns as well. I swear, and can't nobody tell me different. I think Kevin gave up on the Browns too because he didn't want Shedeur. Oh, man, it don't take a rocket scientist to watch how all this played out and you have any lingering thoughts on if Kevin Stefanski wants Shedeur as his quarterback. Like, that shit don't take rocket science, man. It don't. He don't like the dude. And when you, man, listen, Kevin Stefanski did a podcast back in like 2020. You know what Kevin Stefanski said in his podcast? They asked Kevin Stefanski, what kind of player do you like, right? What's your favorite type of player? Kevin Stefanski said something like, well, my favorite type of player is a player that don't need extra stuff. And it was strange he said this, but he was like, I don't even, I like players. Oh, he's talking. Oh, we got to check that out. Hold on. Appreciate the heads up. Hold on.
That he was very consistent. So, like I mentioned to you guys earlier, I really had.
Bro, they sound is trash. You can't even hear this dude.
I did not have a great look. I didn't. How was it?
Bro, even Cleveland audio is trash.
It all depends on how the game's going, and when you're in a game where they have to score touchdowns and they have to be aggressive, that's you give Miles the opportunity to go rush one-on-one.
Man,
with all respect to that attempt.
Man, I know y'all can't hear that. Well, what is going on with their audio, man? Everything about this organization is garbage. You can't hear nothing.
Attempt by you. I'm not making the focus about me.
Kevin, with the Miles sack, we've talked to you so much about how, it means a lot to him, but also to his defensive teammates. I think we obviously saw that and how they embraced him after.
But to score twice on defense, for Andre to finish it at the end, I mean, my God, you can't write a better script than that. And for Miles to get it the way he got it in a really meaningful moment of the game, and then it came in a win, and a great team win. So I'm proud of those guys, and I'll take any questions you guys have. Well, I would first start with Grant Delpit making a great play on the 2-point to make it a win. I mean, otherwise you're going for a tie game. So I told Grant when he came off the field, I said, dude, that play, you just won the game because we're about to kick a field goal. And then felt the conditions, as you know, were good for both teams in the kicking game. So felt once we got around that 35, we were in range for Andre.
What about Andre? 248-yard PAT?
Yeah, that wasn't by design.
Just the way this season is.
Yeah, incredible. Like I told you, can't write a better script, not even you, Tony. And just proud of him for game one against that same team to then bounce back and be so good for this football team. And I honestly do not believe anybody on that sideline had any doubt in their mind that ball was going through the uprights. That's just who the kid is.
What is it? How important is that moment for Shedeur? It wasn't the easiest game for him.
Yeah, I told him at halftime. I said that's why it's a 60-minute football game. We get to play 30 more minutes, and we were not perfect on offense by any stretch of the imagination, but came through when we had to come through. Needed to go on a drive there to get in field goal range, made some plays. Again, just a bunch of fighters on that team.
Kevin, with just hearing you celebrate with your team in the locker room, seeing you, with that Miles celebration all over you, just how much do you want to continue on with this football team, and do you think that your job can be saved in these kinds of
Respectfully, this game's not about me. I told you guys that. I'm proud of that group for fighting.
Kevin, you talked a lot about blinders and focus on forward and don't worry about it. For this team, with the way this season has gone, with all the outside noise and everything, I mean, it would be easy to get late to not keep fighting. But can you just kind of expand on the makeup of that? Could you tell early on that this team had that type of fight?
Yeah, listen, I know there's there comes a time where you reflect. I'm not there yet. I'm just kind of focused on this one. And I knew all week these guys wanted to get this one. We wanted to even the series versus Cincinnati. We dropped that first one of the season. We weren't happy about that, and we had an opportunity to go out here today and get a win. I'm really proud of guys that stepped up in that game. D'Angelo going in there at corner, Sam Webb going in at corner. With guys going in and out of injury, guys unavailable pregame, before the game, Carson, Harold, Dave. So just having guys step up, I think is a great thing to acknowledge with this football team. That's kind of been the story of the season. Step up. We need you.
Kevin, how fitting was it that first game, Andre missed extra point field goal? It comes down to him at the end with the game.
Yeah, again, very proud of him. Confidence in him never wavered. Felt like it was the right thing to do to keep him where he was. He showed in practice all the time that he was very consistent. So, like I mentioned to you guys earlier, I really had no doubt he would make that.
Did you have a good look of Miles' record set?
I did not have a great look. I didn't. How was it?
I believe they left them
1-on-1. It all depends on how the game's going, and when you're in a game where they have to score touchdowns and they have to be aggressive, that's you give Miles the opportunity to go rush 1-on-1.
Kevin, with all respect to your previous answer, do you expect to be the coach of the Browns?
Yeah, and with all respect to that attempt by you, I'm not making the focus about me.
Kevin, with the Miles sack, we've talked to you so much about how, it means a lot to him, but also to his defensive teammates. I think we obviously saw that and how they embraced him afterwards.
Yeah.
What can you say about what that moment meant to all those guys?
Yeah, that's history. He's the sack king. That's unbelievable. They've been playing this game for a long time, and for him to go get that in the circumstances with the degree of difficulty in which he got it this season is unbelievable. He's the defensive player of the year. You can make him the MVP if I had a vote. And I think the reaction of his teammates is genuine. That's real. These guys care about each other.
I've been very vocal about your praise of Jim Schwartz. Since you guys have been working together, he's been saying, like everyone else, he aspires to the top of this profession. What would your endorsement be of him to someone else who is looking at him as that?
Yeah, I love Jim. I love working with Jim. He and I are cut from the same cloth. He's more than deserving of those type of opportunities, and if that happens, I'd be thrilled for him.
Kevin, you hadn't worked with Jim prior to him. You hired him 3 years ago. What did you learn about him, personally, just in over these 3 years?
Yeah, our office is right next to each other, so we spend a lot of time together. Again, we see the game very similarly. We see a lot of things about this game very similarly. I think I've told you guys before, he reminds me of, one of my former coaches when I was playing, just the way he goes about his business. So, Jimmy and the entire defensive staff, did a great job.
Hey, look, y'all, man, I appreciate y'all rocking with me. I gotta go eat dinner. If you haven't yet, smash that sub, smash that like. I'm gonna be dropping content probably for the rest of the day. So, man, listen, y'all have a great rest of your day. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. We're gonna be tuned in all off season to try to figure out what's going on. All right, man. Y'all have a great day.